couple of my coworkers started calling me Sway. I said, why are you calling me
Sway.
that? Because when you stand, you
Stole
can't
that
stand
shit.
still. You're always like kind of moving back and
Meerkat
forth a little
Mob.
bit. You never just
Stole
like,
that
stand
shit.
still and relax. Like, you're right. Every night, every day. Sway. Right.
I'll take gout.
Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth.
I'll take gout.
Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Bad pain in my back. Herniation of the disc. A stool for my shower. I'm just a boomer. I'm dazed. I'm confused. Huh? I don't want to be Mr. Views. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Trolls on the chat. In my back. Sway. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I did not 5 but 6 scratch jobs on camera.
Fucking based.
Oh shit. This is really fucked up. That you would really come in my face like this.
Five bands. Band.
Oh shit.
5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. Band. Peanut butter jawline. Peanut butter hairline. Hits the gym daily. Peanut butter daily.
My services cost
5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Lock me. Band. Band. 5 bands. Band. I'm the one. Look at my face. Crispy jawline. Crispy
Meerkat
hairline.
Mob.
Focus on my sexy face. Crispy jowl. Crispy peanut butter complexion. Do you know what peanut butter is? Fat, oils, grease. Fat, oils, grease. It's disgusting. Fat, oils, grease. Fat, oils. Focus on my sexy ass. 5 bands. Band. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands. Lock me. Band.
Stole that shit.
5 bands.
Meerkat Mob. Meerkat Mob. Who?
Sexualize everything. 5 guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. 5 guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife.
Meerkat Mob.
With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up. Slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Tyrone, Kevin,
Lyric and Mark. Lyric and Mark.
My wife is squirting everywhere.
Shove it in my butt.
Sauce all over her
Okay,
ass.
GAWLF.
5 guys absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 guys sex with my wife. Oiled up. Slippery. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sex with my wife.
Lyric and Mark.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass.
Lyric and Mark.
Who? Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it.
Fuck all you hoes!
Oh, he's doing it mean.
I have no sympathy.
Eat it.
Okay, GAWLF.
I am fucking based.
You
Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it.
Stole that shit.
Eat it.
Stole that shit.
Kiwi Farms. I want to
Okay,
mail you a
GAWLF.
spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist. Phil's a sexist. Phil's this. Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is crazy.
He's gay!
Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based.
Fucking based.
Eat it. Fucking eat it.
Okay, GAWLF.
Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Oh, we got another one!
Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is crazy. Eat it. Eat it.
Oh, we got another one!
That's right. It's the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land. Control this desire.
Stop being dense.
This desire. Her take. This desire. Take. This desire. Control this desire. Her. Devour.
Let's stop this! What?
Control this desire. Devour. Her. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog though.
Devour. Control this desire.
Okay, GAWLF.
Her. Take. Control. Her. Take. Devour. Just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money. Her. Take. Do what gives you pleasure and fuck everyone else.
Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic?
Look, another one. Fall cow.
Why am I toxic? Why?
said GAWLF.
Control. What?
Milk and Mark.
Desire. Why am I
Milk and Mark.
desire? Why am I toxic?
All right, everyone, welcome. All right, let's get one more song and we're going to get it started.
Control is desire. Devour. Hurt. Take.
All right.
Pleasure.
Today we have the second coming of Scorn, a Scorn-like segment, like no other, except for the Scorn segment. Then we have, that's kind of it. Well, I mean, Asmongold made fun of him, Kino Casino made fun of him, Side Scrollers made fun of him, he banned a bunch of people, and he begged for money, so hey, that's pretty eventful. All right, one more song, let's get into it.
Devour. Hurt. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
Right now, we're so hyped to get the membership, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing?
Milk and Mark.
Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financial. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday,
Milk and
tips.
Mark.
Nintendo Online,
Milk
tips.
and Mark.
Bills and stuff,
Milk
tips.
and Mark.
Tips are the liquidity of my
Milk
business.
and Mark.
Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, shove it in my butt, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills
Stole
and
that
stuff,
shit.
tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business.
I said GAWLF. I said GAWLF.
Huh?
I said GAWLF.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This one's for all my baby girls.
introducing the Chocolate Stoppers.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Swaycast. God damn it, I'm already coughing. This is gonna be a hot one, because we have hot begging, very disappointed Phil, people making fun of him yet again. But first, do I have anything new? Well, again, the ban widget is slightly refreshed. It should be easier to read and everything should be fine. People were getting banned yesterday. We're gonna find out why a little bit later. And let's start with this. So I, the entrepreneur creative I am, the creative genius savant that I am, obviously I could not pass up the amazing opportunity to use GAWLF as a brand. I think there's potential for millions of dollars and trillions of dollars even if this brand is properly developed. So I decided. The latest fashion brand on the market is GAWLF. And for the first ever collection we have here, we have the GAWLF full kit. This is the full mental jacket that we provide. Look at this stylish tracksuit. You got logos on everything, on the t-shirt, on the tracksuit, on the track pants. There we have the second edition. Of course, we have thought about the women as well because we are an amazing and popular brand. Now GAWLF for women. We have custom tracksuits for women. As you can see, a custom mobility scooter that has logo in a million places because you need to represent the brand. So buy in now, buy your GAWLF stocks, your coins, and get in on GAWLF. Anyways, Memes aside, let's get into serious business for today. First of all, betrayal. Massive and terrible betrayal has happened. Asmongold reacts to DSP Gaming Virtual Boy viral crash out. This goes without explanation. This is what happens. Shout out to DS Pikachu for this clip.
Show from February 19th, 2026.
I don't see any of these. Guys, I don't see any of DSP on LSF. I wanted to see it. This is from yesterday. There's nothing new for this. I love DSP clips. That's why I wanted to check, but it seems like that's not what's happening. Streamer Epstein files. This is...
Oh my god, who is this? DSP accuses Redditors who posted clips of his eye exam on the Virtual Boy of being jealous detractors who have a 9-to-5 flipping burgers. Well, if you missed the last Swaycast, I can tell you very confidently that this is exactly what he said. And he said that the people that cried about him are jealous and they're haters and they're broke and probably work a part-time job or a 9-to-5 job or a shitty job, not like his amazing job. And obviously, Asmongold, he's a representative of those people as the hardest worker he is. So, of course, let's see his take on this.
Wario Land and GAWLF. Okay? Now, when I say I played the games, I mean that. That's exactly what I did.
GAWLF.
However, you couldn't see it because there was no way to capture it. So instead, I basically narrated the gameplay and told you what I was seeing and told you what I thought about the 3D effects, the feeling of using the Virtual Boy, including was there eye strain, was I sweaty from it, did my neck hurt, etc. Now,
that's crazy.
Basically, I did this for about an hour.
You did?
Right? First off, I'm not the only person who did it. There are other people on the internet who did exactly the same thing, and no one cared. Everyone was okay.
I didn't see a single person doing it, to be honest. Maybe they did, but I didn't see them. Maybe I can try finding them, but I don't think there's a point. I mean, DSP doesn't get made fun of for doing things that other people do. He gets made fun of for doing those things in a ridiculous and bizarre way, in being Dark Side Phil.
Okay with it.
I'm sure another guy did the audio description of the Virtual Boy too. There is someone somewhere who did it, and probably is a bigger streamer than Phil. But they probably didn't do it for like 45 minutes and cried about it for 45 minutes after that and cried about it for 45 minutes before that because they had to do the thing for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But because
and then they didn't cry about it like this, so Asmongold didn't react to them, and that's why they are jealous of Phil.
DSP did that.
We finally, we always had to reach the point when we're jealous of Phil. It has to happen.
Now it's different.
That's got to become news. Because people have to spin everything I do in a toxic and negative way.
Right.
So, of course, because I did it, it's bad. Everyone else literally did the same thing.
Everyone else did it.
Them, it was a
But teacher, she was also cheating. I don't care, Phil. You're the one who got busted.
Interesting thing. You made
Give him
lemonade out of lemons.
$1,000 when
for
he's
DSP
alive?
to do
You
it,
think I should?
Oh, what a joke. What a laughing stock. What an embarrassment he is. Bullshit. Everyone who did that can go fuck themselves. Post that on Reddit.
Post that on Reddit.
You limp dick losers. I do exactly the same thing as everyone else, and I'm wrong, and everyone else is right. Suck my dick.
Oh,
I don't care
wow.
what you say. You're all a bunch of fucking losers, and you're jealous that you sit there looking at clips of me on fucking Reddit and other places all day, and you have to have a miserable life offline, probably in a 9-to-5 job flipping fucking burgers.
He's calling him 9 to 5. Oh,
well, I get to
man.
sit here and make content for an awesome, engaged audience all day. They like the content. They reciprocate with support. And you sit there crying about your miserable life, laughing at videos of me.
Damn.
I'm the winner here, not you.
What a massive winner. Massive win segment.
It says crash out.
Yeah, he's definitely going to call him base. This is a Asmongold certified base segment. Oh, yeah, today, by the way, is 220. It's 220, dude. I didn't notice because the European format is like the opposite because it's normal. So, yeah, I didn't know, but happy 220. May he forever be 220.
Crash out.
Just number one, let's get that out of the fucking way. Okay? Now, outside of that, what happened?
Yeah, here's a nice little prayer from Vikes for 220. Are we gonna hear it? We're not gonna hear it. Are you hearing this? Oh, this one has no TTS because I'm trash. Well, there we go. This is no TTS. I'll have to set it up. Anyways, may the gout rise up to meet you. May the begs always be at your back. May cat shine warm upon your face. I hate having to read this manually, by the way. I just want to remark at that. And tips fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may Acid Phase hold you in the palm of his hand. May that not happen. That last part not happen. That last part was a bait and switch. I do not want that. But the rest is pretty positive.
Someone says, Phil won, you miserable wages.
Flip.
Based.
It means people took snippets of that and posted it all over the internet.
Oh my
now,
God.
did they give me credit for
To be honest, this is one of those clips where you want as little as possible to go on the internet. Because the segment was like 40 minutes. And it's worse once you realize it's 40 minutes. Because then you're like, what is this guy thinking?
Saw it.
Apparently not much. Apparently not much.
They
Did
did.
they
said
link to DSP Gaming so people would come to the
They did
channel to
not.
watch the actual coverage that I put out on the channel?
Someone in chat says he's rich, he's successful, he doesn't have to work a regular job.
Hell yeah. Isn't this a regular job? Isn't this, in the age of 2026, this is a very regular job. All kids want to be Dark Side Phil. Kids want to be streamers. Like Kai Cenat and DSP.
Instead, they just clipped moments and acted like it.
And that guy that put his child support payment on screen. That they want to be that guy.
Base?
So, do I actually benefit from the trolling behavior?
There you go, certified based from Asmongold.
On the internet?
You should put it as an overlay on his stream, like a Michelin star. A Michelin star chef.
You do. Steal my content.
But it's like the lame version. It's like certified based. This stream has been certified based by Asmongold.
No.
You absolutely do.
This is exactly what I
Totally do.
explained to Asmongold. That when he...
Oh, there you go.
Yes, on YouTube you don't benefit from it, but everywhere else you do.
Reacts to a clip of me from Reddit or from one of my
It's about
detractors.
me.
Like, what is everywhere else? Like, what does that mean? How does that... What? I get it if it was like Andrew Tate, where he would have people essentially running kind of like a pyramid scheme to clip him and make money off of it so they can essentially make him popular. That's kind of the free marketing gimmick. But with DSP, everybody bullies him, and then they go and watch Raw Phil. As they should, by the way.
It's all about
I'm not complaining about that. Matter of fact, I'm very comfortable with this natural order of things.
No one comes to DSP Gaming to check out the content.
Yeah.
No one can find DSP Gaming.
Because we stole that shit eternally.
Stole that shit.
That's what we do.
For 1 month, they
But
did.
that's because of YouTube. It's not even because of the clips.
Right after the Asmongold interview and everyone watched it,
They did.
they basically
The
came and
million
said, oh, I
views.
could find it again, and it was in the algorithm. And
Yeah.
then what happened is, well, it trailed off. Big YouTubers weren't talking about me anymore.
Oh, does he constantly need people to talk about him? Like big YouTubers in particular to talk about him so he can be positive and popular and successful.
DSP Gaming went right back to the bottom of the algorithm again.
It's about
and no
me.
one can
How
find
is
the
it
channel. Now when you search for it, guess what you get? You get my detractors or you get the Reddit clips. You don't get the raw
Man.
DSP content here on the channel. You get raw Phil stealing the content from the
What's wrong with a 9-to-5 job?
Stole that
You
shit.
probably insulted 90% of your audience. Pretty uncalled for. I get Scorn detractors.
I mean, being on disability is not a 9-to-5 job. Let's be honest. But fair. 90%? No. Maybe like 40%?
That's probably a reality for many of your viewers. FYI.
channel. So, hence, what I've been saying is basic.
Right. And so, yes, it's about me. No one can find actual content on DSP Gaming. Well, I don't know. I mean, he's right to an extent.
Thank you, Mongoloid man. That was very great commentary. We did he even like say anything outside of based, and then oh, that's about me, and then that was it. Anyways, great commentary. Side scrollers talked about him. Well, spoilers. They think he's cringe. I'm not gonna play that because we have other stuff to play. Kino Casino also talked about him. The same thing with the Virtual Boy. They also not big fans of Phil, as intended. Then we have, I guess, let's get to the main event of this first portion. Of course, about half an hour from now, and we're going to get there pretty fast. He's about to go live, and we will see the fallout of what happened yesterday. And then he's going to do a podcast, and after that, he's going to play that Marvel game that he played during the marathon, and I will be gone. There is no chance in hell I am playing, watching any of that. Anyways, so here, let's start with this first thing here. Let's start with the daily wrap, and then piece together things backwards as I like to do. Because first, of course, we all trust Phil, we love Phil, we take him at his word, so let's hear it from the pig's mouth first. And then we're gonna go and watch the shared reality that we everybody else gets to enjoy, and see what happened then.
Viewership when I stream them.
Let's do a quick fit check. I think, I don't know. Can you rate this out of 5 stars in chat? Just like 1 to 5. Let's see where we stand on this. Personally, Sweater is kind of all right for him. It's zipped up just high enough. It's not too revealing because you know how his community is. They get horny real quick, and there's no way to stop it. That's why he doesn't play the titty games, or other reasons. Anyways, what do we have here? The pattern on the flannel, whatever this is called, sweater, is like a 2 stars for me. Nothing special, nothing too sway or crazy. But it's serviceable. It's a decent attire. I would give it like 2 stars. Or let's go 3.5 stars. This is the most credit I'm going to give him the whole stream. So let's be generous. 2.5 stars. That's right down the middle.
And it kind of resonated and made sense. And I said, you know, this year of 2026, that very well could be something that ends up being a big running pattern for me and my content. Finding games between the big releases, not skipping every big release, because I still want to cover big ones like Resident Evil 9. Of course I'm going to be playing that, right? But perhaps finding these games that have a following that people have wanted me to play for years, and I just never gave them the time of day and giving them a chance. You know, maybe that will be one of the big keys to my success moving forward, rather than focusing on every hyped game, every action game, etc., right? So anyway, we talked for a while about that, and then we also talked about the breaking news that Sony had closed Blue Point Games.
Oh my god, if we have time for this. Well, I mean, what is his take gonna be? The Sony closed Blue Point Games? That's a bad thing, because they made the... What was that? The Dark Souls, Demon Souls remake thing, and people like that. And it sucks that Sony's closing down studios and throwing money at other studios for them to fail.
And
really fucking epic what's going on in gaming right now.
Summary in a nutshell, just see.
In summary, shut up, you idiots. Make good games, I guess.
You know, and this is why I think you guys should watch today's DSP morning show.
No, that's a... Oh my god, he lost his cool? We should watch that. You know he crashed out. And imagine how bad was the night begging segment, spoilers, is really bad, that no one even talked about him losing his cool. It's almost like he probably didn't and just kind of cried about it for a little bit and called like Phil Spencer a retard. And then someone said, well, Phil, why are you calling him a retard? And then he's like, I can say whatever I want. Retard, retard, retard. And that sounds like the segment. I think we might not even watch it today.
I told it like it is. That what's sad is we have all the people in charge of gaming right now. It's across the board. It's Sony, it's Xbox, it's Nintendo, and it's all these other game devs too. They're making horrendous, terrible decisions based on the old climate of how games used to be and not how they are in the present day. They do horrible things, and then who suffers? The people who worked their butts off for them, not them. Why is someone who's at the top of Sony, who made the decision to force Blue Point Games to make a games as a service, live service God of War game, instead of what they were good at, porting older games to HD versions, why is that person now fired? Why did 70 plus employees of Blue Point Games just lose their jobs and not the person in charge who made the bad decision? So,
I don't know. Like, why is it always the chat's fault that games don't get money and not the executive's fault?
It was a good show.
What?
I really think you should watch the morning show. If you haven't seen it this morning, I think that you'll get some enjoyment out of it. Okay? Then Dragon Quest 11.
No, this is getting skipped. Fuck that. We're getting to the main event.
In one case, an entire town was petrified. Prophecy about the stream. Again, you like JRPGs and classic games? Check out Dragon Quest from today. And thanks to those who keep showing up and supporting those streams. You guys are awesome. All right? Undoubtedly, the big disappointment for me.
There we go.
Allow me to explain. It's not the game. It's not me and my enjoyment of the game. All right? Here's what happened.
Let me just tell you this. If you've played a MOBA game, you would know. Phil has been playing this game for over 3 hours. And towards the end of the stream last night, he realized that the way to get XP in the game is to kill the minions. That's what he understood. He understood the thing that every single MOBA game teaches you within 10 minutes. He understood it after 3 hours. I'm just saying.
Happened tonight when I played Deadlock. So, Deadlock, for those who don't know, is a limited time. Well, it is limited time.
By the way, Dragon Quest stream got 115 positivities, and the Deadlock stream got 99 positivities.
Closed playtest, meaning you could only play it if you get an invite to play it, okay? And in this case, I did get an invite, and I played it 2 weeks ago during a...
by the way, did you know that he got an invite to play this game? He was invited, like a special person would be.
Marathon for about 40 minutes. I was intrigued. I had no clue what
like a VIP.
I was intrigued by it.
A very important pig roach.
I liked how it looked and I felt, and I said I want to play more of it. So people for a couple of weeks said, yeah, do a stream of Deadlock. This will be awesome. We want to see you play it. Yes, it has a big learning curve because it's a MOBA fused with a third-person action game, but...
So it's like Smite, which is a MOBA, a third-person MOBA. He's played all these games, man. That's why it pissed me off. Like, he's pretending like this just got invented, the concept of a MOBA game, and it's been around for like, what, 20 years? Hey, big ups Mario Faker for the Happy 220 Day. I got the TTS up, so no more reading.
We think that if you take some time, if we help you out with it, you'll do well, okay? So tonight, here's the truth. Did I do well? No. But actually, for around the 2 hours I played it, I actually liked it. I think that graphically, the game is gorgeous. I like the wide variety of characters, that they're all almost like a Dark Stalkers lore.
Always starting with the graphics, man.
Universal Pictures horror, monsters, and the like. If anything, the one thing that didn't click was I didn't understand about how you have to grind against the minions and other things to get levels in the game. Because what would happen is I would start off playing well, and then about halfway through each match, I couldn't hurt the enemies anymore.
Man, as someone who has had probably around 700 hours in Dota 2 and around 300 hours in League of Legends, I can tell you this guy knows jack shit. The most basic idea of this game is that you last hit the creeps so you can get XP and you can get money. And when you use that money, you can eventually get some good items that's going to make you very strong and is going to give you XP to level up. And this sad fuck who begged his ass off for not even $100 didn't even know that.
And they would just steamroll me, and people started explaining by the end of the night.
What a great fucking gamer.
Oh, it's a MOBA. You have to kill the generic...
It's a MOBA? What is that? Is that a new one? A new thing?
Explaining by the end of the night. Oh, it's a MOBA.
It's a MOBA.
You have to kill...
I guess it might be a new thing. I don't know, a MOBA.
The generic enemies to get experience. You have to go to these side areas called jungle camps, which I didn't even know that's what they were called, and you take out these minions and things to get extra experience so you can buy the better things. And each character has a build that you can use, and the game even has a recommended build screen that I didn't really know about or understand.
But that's like that's for people who don't understand. That's what you do when you don't understand. You just click on the recommended items and the game buys them for you. And you just get a pre-made build. So you don't have to think about what was he doing in the game? Like, what did he actually do? I guess we'll have to watch some gameplay. We just have to.
So it's complex. It absolutely is complex. But
like, because you're not going to farm and you're not going to get a build. What was he doing in the game? Feeding? I guess he was feeding.
With Deadlock. It's exactly the same situation as when I was playing Marvel Rivals a year or two ago. What's that situation? Because the game is highly action-oriented, I can't talk with you guys. Yes, I can glance over at chat and try to get quick advice and go back. It's not an interactive stream in any way, shape, or form. I can't have a conversation with anyone. I can't chill. It's just, here I am, playing the shit out of this for like a big amount of time because the matches last a while, okay? And so, what ended up happening was this. Attendance, pretty darn good. I think we had like 250 plus on YouTube and over 100 on Kick. Why? Because it's a multiplayer game and everyone knows that I suck at it, so they want to be there to laugh at it and say I suck, right? But what ended up happening was exactly the same situation that happened with Marvel Rivals and just recently with Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Everyone showed up. Almost no one supported. Today, I did worse on the Deadlock stream than I did on Dragon Quest VII.
Whoa, that's crazy. But you just admitted, like, imagine admitting that you don't know jack shit about the game and you're still trying to make money off it. And you're like pissed off, oh man, I couldn't make fucking $150 pretending to know what this is about and pretending to play it. Because with those games, if you don't know that last hitting gives you XP and you don't know that buying items makes you stronger, you should just log off. Just stay on the login screen. What are you doing? Just browse through the marketplace and look at the different skins. You're obviously not there to play the game.
Yeah, and you wanna know why? This is the honest reason why. People want social experiences when they come to my streams now. This is no longer the old Phil who sits here for 2-3 hours just blowing people away in Call of Duty. This is not the old Phil who grinds in a tough game and everyone enjoys it. In fact, it's the opposite. People want to chill with Phil. People want to relax and have a good time and have that social interaction. Hence, even a game that doesn't get good attendance like Dragon Quest VII, because
I want to point your attention to the right side of the screen right now where you can see @Larry, who got banned for saying, I really liked this game. Of course, a little bit more context behind this because nothing is ever that simple in the DSP reality. We have here this also clip by this Larry guy who sent DSP a super chat stating, thoughts on Wings modding Duty today? Betrayal. Duty officially Wings mod? Question mark? According to that guy, I don't fucking know. That guy got banned, so he was probably lying.
Larry, thanks for $2. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, dude. You realize I don't, like, stalk people on the internet and follow them and know what's going on? I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
But you watch him at like 2 a.m., man. Like that excuse falls off when you're staying up to watch the guy at 2 a.m.
To say
and like be a weird pick-me guy in his replies.
I'm playing a game on a stream. You understand? I'm working. Okay.
Nice guy Phil here, but that guy got banned, so not very nice, I guess.
Because we're hanging out and having social interaction, people support it.
And I wanted to bring that up just because he said he wanted to have a nice social interaction, and that's kind of, yeah.
A game like Deadlock, I can't do that because I'm trying to absorb this game, learn this game, trying to take advice from the chat quickly. Go, go, go. This is what happened with Marvel Rivals. In Marvel Rivals, it was all action. Have to focus on the game, trying to learn. This is what just happened with Black Ops 7. I had my best Black Ops 7 stream ever, kicked everyone's ass, positive kill-death ratio every match. No one wanted to support the stream. So, moving forward, I think I'm going to have to be way more selective with certain kinds of games. I'm not upset about...
Right, you've heard this before. You're going to hear this again today. I just wanted to give you a taste of the DSP context. So the DSP context is people want to chill and have fun and hang out and get gout, and he's here for it, and the game was just too difficult, he couldn't do it, and he couldn't cut it. Now let's go through some basic ass highlights from this amazing interactive social experience. Starting with these ones here, let's see some gameplay. Let's see what this is all about.
We almost got it. We're done. We got it.
By the way, he got trolled in the game. Somebody gave shout-outs to Broside Phil, Raw Phil, ALT. Everybody was getting shout-outs, I think. I saw that one screenshot.
We kicked its ass fast, too.
Hell yeah. Look at him winning.
All right.
Debunked. He was actually doing great.
Okay.
I'm still baffled by him complaining about being weak in the end game. Yeah, man, you didn't play the game the whole time. You actually weren't playing the game. I don't fucking know what he did.
That's interesting.
This is the type of people you get matched when you start playing League of Legends. That's why people that start playing League of Legends eventually become unhinged schizophrenics and seriously demented. Because you get to play against people like Darkside fucking Phil that don't know that you have to last hit the creeps to get gold.
Already I'm great, don't I?
$2.
All right, let's get a little taste of the begging first.
Shout outs, okay? First off, we have Zach Kilgore had done that $2 super chat earlier about movies. I didn't really understand what the hell he was talking about. We have Repzion who did a $5 super chat.
Oh, yeah. I love the game so much. Repzion continues to be a pick-me cuck in trying to kiss DSP's cock, and DSP just not having it. But he's going to take his money. I mean, I respect that.
I hope you explore the game and all the characters. They're so unique. Don't give up learning. There's a lot to learn. I mean, with a cast of characters this big and the game's not even out yet, yeah, it's daunting, but I think it'll be fun to mess with if my audience likes it. And then we have Repzion's OnlyFans feet pics gifted 5 subs. And disturbing, but appreciated the support, that is.
There we go.
I'm not going to lie.
It's starting. It's starting. It's gonna pick up. I promise. We have some juice.
I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. Then there was $1 super chat from Stalking Tiger. Thank you to Stalking Tiger. And then there was a $3.13 super chat from Vasil, who says the art looks cool. I think the art style is nice. I do like the graphics of the game. And the world design is pretty cool. I'll agree there.
Speaking of Repsion, let's speak of somebody else who is not a pick-me cringe loser. Repsy, the Detractor channel, has a very, very good, I would even call this the definitive video on this topic I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to watch it on stream because it just came out, but I'm going to send it in the chat if I can. Multi-chat is in read-only mode. This is stupid. I'll find a way.
Yeah. Support everywhere else, but no tips, huh? No, no tips. Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. There were kicks. There was 100 kicks from a Gargoyle Lima. Okay. Thank you for that. There's another... I think I'll play another character. Let's try... She dashes and grabs. Look at this. Does she do anything? Does she grab you with that shit?
All right, next up. After this game, something interesting happens. Or at least that's what I have written down here. So it might... Oh. Yep, we're going to have a begging screen. You see the game is paused. You know something really hype's going to happen. Because Darkside Phil is the only guy whose streams, they're gaming streams, but the most interesting and important things happen when he's not gaming. And that's what everybody looks forward to.
So I will split the part here. Everyone who's
he's about to split the part.
If you're here on live on stream, please give it a like. And if you're watching on demand, leave comments. Let me know what you think of the game. But also, if you know the game, give me some advice on what to do to get better. I don't think she's my style, but I like the first guy. So, all right. Another part coming up. All right, real quick, I'm just going to get up and stretch, guys. And then we're going to continue.
Oh, come on. So he begs when he comes back. All right.
I sadly cannot really talk with you guys. I am trying to glance over and see your advice on stuff as I play, but it's actually quite tough because it's so action-packed. It's hard to look over and try to see what you guys are telling me, but I am trying to read your advice and everything. Let's play a real game now. Let's play a real game of it.
All right, let's skip the playing of the game because that's not what we're here for. We're here for this. After the game was played, you can see did he do a great job? Darkside Phil, he did nothing. He has actual 0 accolades. He did nothing this game. No kills, no assists. Other guys got most kills, most assists, most objectives. Darkside Phil got a blank. Most blank, most chill, most interactive. By the way, glasses check. You know he wanted to be gaming at peak performance when you put on the glasses.
We'll probably do one more. No, I mean it. Like, we've been at 8.
He means it. Okay, this is where the real avalanche effect starts. And then it just keeps piling on, and in the end we have a Scorn-like segment. It's like a Souls-like, but a Scorn-like.
No, I mean it. Like, we've been at $80-something for over an hour. So, you know what? Like, what you wanted me to play something different. I'm playing it different. It's something completely different than what I would ever play. I'm trying to learn it. It's very hard to learn on the fly. This is kind of the problem, is this is going to take multiple streams in order to try to learn. You guys right now, I could tell, aren't liking it because I'm not talking with you because I have to focus on the game to play it. This is exactly what happened with Marvel Rivals, where I was learning it and having fun, and everyone in the chat was like, oh, this sucks. This game sucks. He's not talking to us. So I think that I have the feeling that this is just not the kind of game for my streams because no one's going to support the stream if I can't talk with you guys, right? Like, there are some other different, like, other games that work. Like Street Fighter 6, I get it. Like, it's Street Fighter. But in this is just no one's caring. Yeah.
All right. Anything? I guess that's it. Is that it for now? Burnell?
Yeah.
Come on, man. He cried for like 2 minutes straight and then just 40 seconds of complete silence. We need a moment of silence for all the pay pigs. Speaking of which, 220 got banned very thematically on the day before 220 for saying something very simple and pretty agreeable, which I have right here. Just give me a moment.
You have to understand something, because Dead Pig just says, chat's flying. It's way more active than Dragon Quest. Yeah, we have more viewers than Dragon Quest, and chat is flying, and I'm actually making less on this stream than fucking Dragon Quest, because no one's contributing, because everyone's just having conversation or talking about the game and how I suck at it, but no one cares enough to support. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm trying to do things that are going to get me the winning combination. It's not just about, oh, watch Phil suck at as a multiplayer game and laugh at him all night, and then he benefits nothing from it. It's that people are, like, for example, with Street Fighter, since I'm pretty good at it and I can win, and even when I lose and I rage, people are entertained and they will support it. Here, that's not happening. Like, no lie here.
Bro, you don't even know the basics. Oh, this is so shameless.
The first hour...
And now you're going to get another... This is a support recap. This is a special boardroom segment, specifically for support.
I got over $70 of support, and now I've been playing this for an hour trying to learn it, and I've made $10. So no one cares about it. Or at least no one cares enough to support a game that you want me to learn, and that's frustrating because I want to learn games. I would like to try new things. But because I can't chill with you in this one, it doesn't work. Like... Why is RimWorld working? Because I can chill with you and we're interacting constantly, and that level of interaction becomes a social thing, and then people support the stream, right? Hollow Knight's a very challenging game, and to see me take on things and overcome, people like that. They also like the fact that they can help me find hidden things and stuff like that. This game, all you're basically telling me is the basic, okay, kill the minions. All right. Oh, why did I die so quick? Well, because the guy's overleveled and you're not. You didn't kill enough enemies in the lane or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I really have talked to you for a grand total of 2 minutes tonight playing this.
But you can talk. Like, I don't know why not. There's so many League of Legends streamers, Dota streamers, and I mean, of course, they're probably professionals because the pros stream a lot. But still, I mean, this is a great opportunity for you to learn the game and talk to chat because it's like it's low effort. You don't even know how it plays.
And for some reason, people don't.
But no, now we're just sitting here. The game is not even paused. The character is just sitting here as we're being given a lecture.
I don't like these kind of streams anymore. I used to be like Call of Duty. I never would talk with you guys. It would be all about Call of Duty, but these are just not working anymore. I just got an anonymous $10 tip, and they said, well, at least thank you for giving this an honest try. Well, thank you for supporting it, despite the fact that it's just not working.
You might see this guy in the chat, at OMQuark, who says, at DSP Gaming, to be completely honest, I don't feel the passion in your streams. I think that's the main reason you don't get support. Guess what happened? You're going to be super not surprised at all. Look at who shows up in the band files. Where was he? It was right here. Come on, not this guy. This guy's for later. That guy's great. Here it is. I think your streams lack passion. How dare you call Phil passionless? Look at how passionate he is here.
You haven't noticed.
He's giving you a kiss.
Thank you for that.
I mean, where's the passion? Some more silence, because that's what people love. That's the positive interactive silence.
Do another one, because another one's going to take longer than 15 minutes, which is about how long I was going to stream. And I'll be honest,
oh, this is the whole nuclear segment. All right.
I would like to learn the game.
Hopefully DSP is going to be late to stream today.
But sadly, I don't think that the common audience wants to support me learning a game like this anymore. Like, there's going to be certain games I'll be able to stick to. For example, Street Fighter or fighting games, right? Or, yes, Call of Duty, because I know enough about that. But when it comes to me learning a new thing like this, it's not working. Unless it's a stream where it's a social experience where we can chill and hang out while I'm playing it, and then people like it, and they'll come and hang out and talk and support and have a good time. Something like this, I like the look of the game. I like the feel of the game. The only thing is I haven't learned the mechanics of the game to level up the characters properly or the build or whatever. That's going to take time. I can tell you, the game's complex, right? I'm not kidding. It would probably take me 2, 3, 4 streams to play enough of this to learn the basics, to get into it, and be able to play at any kind of a decent level. Okay? Buckwell says, this is the most entertaining game you've played all week. So that's why you supported it tonight, right, Buckwell?
Right, you bitch? Right? You dollarless bitch? You probably work part-time, a low-end job, and you're probably broke.
Right?
Is that why you support it?
I think you just answered my point right now. Doesn't matter how entertaining it is or for what reason it's entertaining. If no one is willing to contribute to allow it to continue, then I'm not going to keep playing it. Sorry.
Sorry, but you're a dunce.
What else to say? You can say as much as you like it so much, but you didn't actually support it, so who cares? Again, this is not my hobby where I'm just trying to kill time and have a good time. This is my job. So I need to be doing things that people are going to be willing to do everything. Attend, engage, and support. Not just one of the three. So all right, here's my opinion on it. I like it. I actually do like this game. I played with a few characters tonight, and the thing is, not every character is going to be my style. Like,
this we're gonna skip the game opinion because the game has nothing to do with this. The game, Phil doesn't know how to play it. He's trash. He doesn't even know the most basic, fundamental mechanics of the game. But of course, he expects to get paid.
Well, I'm done with it.
You know, the normal amount, the positive amount.
Experiments. This was one of them.
This was another experiment. Everything that sucks on a DSP stream is an experiment, but they just keep getting made. So 220, as you can see on the right side of the screen, it will eventually come up in this clip, but let's get over it now. At DSP Gaming Real, man, you don't need to buy more stuff. It dissuades people from donating. I'll donate if you're gonna fund your IRA. You have so many controllers, and this was the last message of 220 in Phil's chat on the day before 220.
This is a failed experiment.
And it's a failed experiment.
Because this is in line with exactly what I said for this year, is that games where I can heavily interact with you and we can talk and hang out, it works. But games where I have to focus a ton on the game, particularly a game like this where I don't know how it plays because I don't play MOBAs and shit, this didn't work. And that's okay, but now I don't want people to complain and be like, oh, it's Phil's fault. It's not my fault. I was giving this a fair shot, and I actually like the game. But
people already started getting banned today. We got the Arnold Filzenager getting banned for no message. Robust Lip Smack banned just now.
Sorry.
Ferbs is a busy boy.
Sneed, no, I'll be honest, I'm happy that with how Dragon Quest did earlier today. I'm disappointed with how this went tonight. That's actually what I was hoping, that tonight people would be excited to see me try something new that I definitely don't play, and to say, oh, he's making an effort.
He played it during the marathon, and it was terrible, and no one cared.
And
I don't know why he tried again.
Say, yes, we want you to put effort into this. I was hoping to do maybe a couple more streams of this over the next couple of weeks, learn it and get better at it, and put it into my rotation. Instead, I had the absolute opposite reaction to it tonight, where if it weren't for whoever this Repsian OnlyFans feet pick is who gifted 5 subs, it actually would have been a terrible night. And I don't even know if that is really Repsian or somebody else. They dropped 5 subs, you know?
Why would Repsion send you subs on an account making fun of him? I don't know. I mean, he's been around DSP for a couple of months at this point, and he's constantly being made fun of, so that might be his thing. But I don't think it's him. Doesn't really make sense. Because if he wanted to bribe Phil, he would just give him money in his hand. The way you do to Phil.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. You certainly cannot say I didn't give it a shot. I absolutely did.
Yeah, you didn't even know the basic shit. Like, what did you give a shot?
We played.
What? You shot the game. You destroyed the game. You made it look like shit because you fundamentally didn't understand it. How is that giving it any kind of a shot?
For a little bit during the marathon, I just gave it a full stream.
How much does it say here on playtime? What does it say here? Computer, wait until this pop-up goes away and magnify.
Okay? I'm disappointed too.
All right, let's see. What does it say here? 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours in this game and you don't know how to last hit the minions? 2.5 hours in this game, you don't know you need to buy items to be stronger?
People, oh, I'm disappointed. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he gave it a great shot.
Do you think I wanted to try it and be like, oh, what a wasted night? No, of course not. I wanted to have fun, and I did. Like I said,
Oh, poor Phil.
Not like the samurai character, but I actually like the other two characters that I played. But I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Kyle says, I like this game, but I think it's daunting for a person who doesn't play MOBAs. Yeah, I don't play MOBAs, so this would be something that I have to learn.
Now, we're not talking about like a complicated 4X game or something. We're talking about a basic ass game. There's children playing League of Legends. That's why you're having so many terrible games, by the way, because there's children playing League of Legends.
You should have known there's going to be a learning curve in this game, right? Like, there's no way I can just immediately know what I'm doing. But it seems like people just aren't patient. And that's the truth of the matter. People just aren't patient anymore. They used to be.
So it is the reason so far. Number one, the game is not a social game. Number two, Phil doesn't know the game. Number three, people's attention spans are bad. There's layers upon layers of why people didn't give him money this one stream.
They used to be like, ooh, Phil's trying something different and new that he doesn't do. This is cool. We'll give him a chance. You know, back in the day, I used to be able to play any kind of game, and it would work. Now it's like I got to find the like perfect balance of everything that people will like. And right now, it seems to be games where I can talk with you all night. Those are the games that do well, you know?
Oh, DSP is going to turn into a cozy streamer. Oh, he's going to play Stardew Valley all day. Hey, look at this. I can make mayonnaise. Ugh. Now we're fixing everything because everything needs to be fixed.
I was like, why is this not in the right spot?
We need to find the perfect balance.
Here we are.
So the lip smacks can come across perfectly, flawlessly.
What are you talking about? I started playing the game at 7:30. It's 9:30 right now. I played it for almost 2 full hours. Yeah, there was like a little tiny bit between there. I wasn't playing it. Bearbuck Gorilla Hut says, if trolls were in every match killing you, you probably would have had more fun. First of all, I had fun. I didn't even know that there were trolls in there killing me. I had no idea. If that's the case, that went right over my head. I just didn't know what I was doing. It took me till the last match to understand that you had to run and kill the mobs and try to farm experience and stuff. And I feel like there's going to be a learning curve to learn that, of how to do it. You know what I mean? But again,
I mean, there is.
There has to be a buy-in from the audience, and there wasn't. Tonight, look at this. $95 of support.
So you mean there's a tutorial to this game, and also there are builds the game just gives you if you don't know how to make one? That sounds like you got all the help you needed, and you still didn't know how to play the game.
$25 of which were 5 gifted subs from someone. I don't even know if it was Repsy, and if it was Repsy, and he only did that because he likes the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to be regular support for the game.
Didn't he do that so he can have an interview with you? Like, you know he wants to, and you just don't want to say no? Because just tell him the truth, man. Come on, tell him he doesn't have enough clout and he is not Asmongold. Come on, you can't downgrade from Asmongold to Repsion. Get out of here. Yeah, it's a massive downgrade. That's like downgrading from Panda Elite to Cat. He's not doing that mistake again. Hell yeah. You hear this? That was a beer. Because we're about to get into the pre-stream. The pre-stream doesn't go sober.
Well,
it's not a sober type of thing.
We appreciate it because we know that these streams are slower for you. We appreciate you putting the time in and doing it. I was like, I'm glad to hear that. And then people actually supported it pretty good. You know, each Dragon Quest stream, we're doing around like 110, roughly, which isn't bad. That's pretty good, especially for a JRPG. But what I said to everyone on the Dragon Quest streams is, this is fine, as long as my other streams are doing good. And right now, Hollow Knight's doing great. Okay, RimWorld's doing great. Street Fighter was doing great. And then we had a slower stream earlier this week, and that's disheartening. Now, tomorrow's Friday Night Fights. Maybe it'll do better. Maybe what the thing is I need to play it less now because I've been playing it 2-3 times a week, and maybe it's too much.
No, we're getting into the schedule schizophrenia segment. We're looking for more reasons why this failed.
You know? Because you like it.
Okay. This is a good one.
You have absolutely no right to complain if you didn't contribute.
There you go. This is the no pay, no sway segment. Enjoy.
Keep Up Momentum says, so you're going to punish us with Dragon Quest because you like it. The difference was only $15. You didn't contribute. You have no say. Zero.
Shut up, bitch. You're broke.
You should have contributed to the stream. That's the whole idea, right?
Isn't the idea that the content is supposed to be free? Just like do paywalled content, man. Just do paid playthroughs at this point. At least you're gonna know that you're gonna get some like guaranteed money, I guess.
You show up, you engage, and you support.
I don't know how you're gonna do that.
That's how you tell me what to keep playing.
I guess we could go back to Patreon and do like a Patreon funded playthrough.
That's how I determine what's in the rotation. This is
because you're gonna get your money first, and then whatever you're gonna make on the streams, you're gonna make extra. But that's not how Phil sees it, because he's done this same shit before, where he's gonna take a bunch of Patreon money and promise doing a playthrough. I think it was Divinity 2, or the first one. I think it's Divinity 2. That he just started playing it because it's a Patreon playthrough, and then was like, oh man, people on the streams don't care about it. They don't like that. And just played something else, because fuck the Patreon guys. That's just another paycheck for him. It's not like we have to do something for him.
It's not rocket science. I've been explaining to
It's not rocket science, you dunce. You have no money.
Try new stuff like Deadlock, like other indie games, things that normally I wouldn't play. And if the streams do well,
no, I'm not actually selling GAWLF merch. I'm not actually doing it. Because I mean the thing, like the logo and the images, they're AI generated. So I'm not gonna sell you a t-shirt with an AI logo that you can just make yourself.
Stay and the games get more play. If the streams don't do well, they don't get played. It's very simple. And to be clear, I'm actually not upset. I'm disappointed because
if anything, I guess if I'm gonna do some of the AI shit, we're gonna do it for charity. So at least when you give money for this, you get the t-shirt and you know that you helped someone. So it's not like I'm selling you a fucking AI t-shirt. That shit's cringe.
Like I wanted to learn more.
And I'm really bad at designing shit, so
I wanted to play that game to learn it because it is probably going to be very popular when it finally releases. I think it will. I think that game's going to take off. I mean, Marvel Rivals took off, and I wanted to play it, and that didn't work. And now this game looks like Marvel Rivals, plays very differently, but here we go again. Do I think my performance tonight constituted support? Well, what did you think it was going to be? It's my first time ever playing a game that's very complex.
It's not the first time you lied. But still, that was... Why is he taking the bait like that? Why do that? Why address the comment that you know is going to make you look bad?
I was going to be the best player on the team every match. Are you fucking retarded? That's like someone... It's the first time I'm ever playing Street Fighter. Wow, I went on a 400 win streak tonight. What a shot.
No one is expecting that. You should know that last hitting creeps gets you XP, and you should know that the items you buy from the store with the money actually are good and help you. You should know this. There's no excuse for this.
How could that have happened?
This is the fundamental mechanic of the game, that you cannot play the game without knowing. Go play the tutorial again like 10 more times. I usually wouldn't care, but this is one of the few types of games that I actually really enjoy, and then he plays it and it makes it look like trash. And people that were probably on the fence, they either have no idea what this game is about and how it plays, or they think it sucks, because they're watching Darkside fucking Phil stumble his way through it. Like he's Mr. Magoo. He really is the Mr. Magoo of gaming. Except Mr. Magoo is kind of a likable comedic character, and DSP is I don't know, lame and cringe.
Learn the ins and outs of the leveling system and the build.
No, you don't need that. It says it on there. You get a DPS character, you get a DPS build, and you deal damage. You get a support character, you get a support build, and you heal people or buff them.
If I focused in on
like, it's not that deep. It's not at all.
A couple actual characters to get good with, I could probably really like it and do well. But what can I say? Listen, here's what doesn't win your case. When you're sitting in my chat claiming you like the game, and for the last 15 minutes I've been telling you I'm not playing it again because there wasn't support, and there's still no support. The last person who legitimately supported...
So now... No. I forgot this was a part of this. Now, the problem is not even that people didn't give money during the gameplay, is that people didn't give money even after he mentioned it and begged heavily, and they're still not giving money.
And for the last 15...
So it keeps getting worse.
...minutes I've been telling you I'm not playing it again because there wasn't support, and there's still no support. The last person who legitimately supported was Typical Average Gamers 37 minutes ago with a super chat, and there was the person who did a $10 tip, and I appreciate that, and that was about 15 minutes ago. So it's like, if you wanted the game, why didn't you say, oh, that's right, if Phil was going to keep playing it, we got to support it, let's go. It didn't happen. Tomorrow, all right? That's it. By the way, that's it for Deadlock. I'm done. The only way I would play Deadlock again is if basically people...
Basically, you make up for today's mistake. Let's call the spade a spade. If you show up today, and I'm talking on 220 day, and give him like $220, he's gonna go back to playing Deadlock next week immediately.
Come by in the next couple of days and are like, listen, we couldn't make it to the premiere stream. We wanted to be there. Here's the support for what we would have done if we were there.
What we would have done if we were there. Isn't this like some kind of weird fucking blackmail extortion?
Now, please play it again. If that happens, then I'll be like, fine, but I'm just not seeing it. What I'm seeing is an audience that came by to see me suck at a game tonight, like the person, oh, your performance tonight sucked. Yeah, no way, stupid, of course. It's a competitive game. These people have probably been playing it for 2 years straight because it's been out since the summer of
20 years. It's 30 years.
Playing it. Apparently, I'm being stream sniped, which I didn't even know. I'm being told now I was being stream sniped all night.
But how would that work? Your opponent is killing you? There's no friendly fire in those games, as far as I know. I don't know about Deadlock. But no, that's a fucking excuse. You were getting stream sniped because some guy made memes about you in the chat and said the shout outs to ALT and to Kino Casino. That's why he got stream sniped. And it had nothing to do with his performance.
And I'm trying to learn the basic mechanics. I'm not going to play well. So if you came here to see me suck, but then say, gee, I wonder why he's not playing it anymore, I think you know why. I mean, you're an idiot. I don't know what else to say.
And now this is the type of segment where he just keeps getting riled up and people are sensing it and starting to troll in subtle ways, and it just gets to him more and more. And then just silence. This is silence now.
Well, that's the thing. That's also the...
Wow, what a great guy.
...make here. This is one drop in a bucket. This is, you know, in an ocean of games out there to try. It's a solid game that looks great.
Shut up, Phil. You know nothing. You do not have the ability to make a fair assessment of this game. You have the ability to make a fair assessment of your playthrough and your gameplay experience that was trash, and you didn't even try. So don't talk about it.
Marvel Rivals. Ian did a €2 super chat. Thank you, Ian. He says, when's the full release? No one knows because it's still in active development. Like, this isn't a beta. This is actually an extended playtest. This has been since summer of 2024.
All right, we're about to go live.
Continues now.
So we got pretty much... Oh, we got some gold dust in the end here. So, let's see if we can get through that quick.
Maybe when it comes out, you'll like it. I tried it. I don't know what to say. These days, it seems like the vast majority of multiplayer games that I attempt do not work for my streams. And it ain't me because I like them. I liked Black Ops.
It's not Phil.
Didn't work.
In case you were thinking the problem here is Phil, because he begged the shit out of his fucking ass for the last half an hour for playing a game on below bare minimum, it's not his fault. You're a moron.
It's the end of the week.
You're an idiot. You're a dunce.
We'll recap that this morning, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened on last night's Deadlock stream, as I'd like to let everyone know what's going on with some of the new stuff that we've been trying out this week. In addition, I'm excited because today we're going to look for a new retro-style controller for the Switch 2. I've been playing old...
Oh, yeah, we got buying stuff today.
...that really need a D-pad, and the Joy-Cons don't have one, so we're going to...
Oh, I should make a poll how much money he's going to spend. Let's see. Ooh, I'm excited. I love spending money. I mean, watching Phil spend money. Spend other people's money. That is his money, actually. Because he convinces people to get it.
Laid back, chill vibes. It's been a great streaming week, and I just want to end it on a high note. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for a week...
Friday Sway Day.
One podcast.
If he gets more than 220, it's going to be epic. Not gets, but spends. How much will Phil spend on toys today? So we have under 100, which I think is absolutely absurd. Between $100 dues and $200 dues. And then let's get an option 200 to 300, which is pretty much impossible. I don't think he's going to spend that much. That's a little bit excessive. And then we got 300 plus. All right. We're about to find out on this episode of the raw shit, trash, this garbage.
Someone had told me about that there's a I've been talking about.
Let's see if we got the whole milk.
I liked your gameplay and I want you to get better at the game. Here's something for that game. I would count it towards it and I would say, okay, let's play it again. But I've been talking about this now for 20 plus minutes and no one's contributed, so that's not the case. Obviously, that's not going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow should be. It's just another Marvel Rivals for me to lock you guys, so that'll have game news. Marvel.
All right, I think we got it on lock.
Cool.
I think that was it.
I don't want you to buy a controller. I want you to invest in an IRA.
Oh, listen. This is why 220 got banned. And we're going to catch up on this. We're going to skip the intro and we're not going to know what the weather is. But listen to this. This is when 220 got banned.
220, just leave and don't ever come back. Goodbye. I've had enough of you now. Now 220 is going to tell me in chat, I don't want you to buy a controller. I want you to invest in an IRA. Well, I want you to kiss my fucking ass and never come back. You're banned. Okay. What a fucking idiot. So, as I was saying,
imagine getting pissed at somebody asking you to save for retirement.
It is the level 1 pod.
Oh, what the fuck is with this piss ass shit trash music? I hope the filter picks it up. I'm trying not to be too aggressive with it, because otherwise it's just gonna sound like he's in the fucking washing machine. But the music, I promise, I swear, is 10 times worse than what you're hearing right now.
Biggest releases of the year, and another is a big question mark. So we'll talk about that. And, like I said, we have a marathon coming up on March 6th, okay?
Big ups Redbird for saying, I care about you, Meerkat. It's not 2 a.m., so no homo. All right, you should swing by at 2 a.m. again. I wonder what you're going to say then. You're going to have no excuses. Big up So Haiti for the 223 Americans, who says, have some European Union growth fund money. Hell yeah. I'm more of a welfare fund. European welfare fund money, but I'm gonna take what I can get, man.
Modern control.
And big ups Joe Max for the 2 who says happy 220 day, and Mario Faker for the $1 who says happy 220 day.
From the Switch.
Happy 220 day, everybody.
With it.
Yes.
Like for example, I do have a Switch 1 Pro controller, but the D-pad never worked on that, so you can't play retro games with it. It just won't control them well. I had a Hori pad, same deal, where the pad also wasn't very good. So really, I just don't have a solution for any kind of 2D platforming game or retro game. So we have to look at stuff today, and you guys have been recommending a few different things. Like, I've looked on Amazon myself, and that 8-Bit Dough company seems to make a bunch. They have one that looks like an SNES.
Big ups Appleseed 127 for the sub on YouTube, dude.
Guys think so. Today live, I'm gonna try to get feedback from the viewers.
I'm gonna read out some bans if we got some downtime. Downtime is DSP talking about the weather and what he's gonna do today instead of doing it.
No, Kimikaze says, is your Wolverine not capable with the Switch 2? No, this controller, which is the controller I use for everything now, is the Razer Wolverine 8K Pro, I believe it's called.
Holy shit, it's 8K?
Or something like that. It's PC only. It does not work with consoles. So,
What, not even the Xbox? Oh, he doesn't play on the Xbox.
One stream on PlayStation 5, remember? And when we did that, I had to use the actual PS5 controller last Friday when we tried God of War Sons of Sparta. If I were to play on the Xbox console, this also doesn't work with that. It only works with PC. So it's a great controller. It's amazing. I love it for every game I've used it with, but it's PC only. Hence why I need to get something that's going to work with the Switch too. For the record, I've been using this controller for Hollow Knight, and I love it. Like, this D-pad seems to work really well with Hollow Knight, much better, actually, than the controls that I had when I was...
It's expensive as shit. Of course it will. It's a high-end controller. And even the basic-ass controllers are pretty expensive nowadays. Have you seen the price of the normal DualSense? Come on. And you can't even turn off the shitty, stupid adaptive triggers. Sometimes.
The gameplay lineup is pretty interesting if you're not aware.
No, you can. I'm just probably complaining.
A game called Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So this is a game that came out in December. So it's not that old, only a couple of months old. And it is very much a throwback homage to the beat-em-up side-scroller.
Most boring gameplay I've seen in the last, 6 months, by the way. Terrible, terrible gameplay. Not the game itself. The game is fine if you're into those games, but Dark Side Phil playing it and you watching him with your eyes, terrible experience. I would not recommend to my worst enemy, biggest enemy, my biggest op. I would warn him. I would call him and be like, hey, listen, buddy, this is not good. Don't watch it.
The incentive of the game is not just to play through it and survive and beat it, but each stage has special challenges for different characters. So as you play, not only are you just trying to survive, but you're actually trying to do unlockable challenges to get more content in the game, making it more
Do you think
fun.
there's ever going to be a week straight where he gets only like 10 minus $20 from like one or two big...
No, sadly.
Any online games you play?
Big ups. Online games, pretty much exclusively just whatever I play co-op with my girlfriend. We play a shit ton of stuff. Warframe, Path of Exile, State of Decay, what was that? Valheim, Stardew Valley, but just co-op. I don't like playing with other people because I get bored quickly and I leave.
So maybe it'll just be a one and done, or it could actually be something that needs multiple streams. I don't know. Let's find out today, and I hope you'll stick around for it, considering the fact people asked for this for 2 months. I do hope that people will be here for it and check it out. I think it looks great. We did play about 30 minutes of it during my marathon 2 weeks ago, so now we're getting back to it. In fact, that's what the color scheme is today.
Whoa, you could have never told.
The villain of the game.
You could have never believed this.
Retro Marvel. So his color scheme, no exaggeration, is purplish pink and neon green. So I made the lighting that today. So good stuff.
Guy got banned on YouTube by DSP for saying LOL hell yeah. I assume he was trolling before that, but I don't know. That's the message that got him banned.
Because when I first played Honda a month ago, all right, he's the only character who I actually played ranked with, and I did good. I won more than I lost, and I ended up having gaining like almost 50 rank points. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I mean, I'll be honest. Now I haven't used him in a month, so I'll probably be rusty again, but we'll see how it goes. It'll be fun. Street Fighter 6 Rage, but hopefully some victories and getting some points tonight. We'll have to see. So, that's what's on the agenda for today.
That's what's on the agenda.
Sure sounds good to me, and it's a great way to end the
Shouldn't we have received the agenda during the daily wrap so we don't have to do this now?
I should say, hello, what's up, everybody?
Oh, no, we got the fucking hello like 15 minutes into the stream.
Heartbreaker.
10 minutes into the stream, he says hello into the podcast, and now we're gonna do the stupid roll call.
Star.
Gout, Pee Pepe. Hi, what's you doing, man? Phil's lesbian haircut. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, come on, don't do that. It's always weird.
Quasar, how you doing? Pizza Time, what's up? Toasty. Good morning. The Dom Toothpick Tom, Jeff Latoya, and more. On the kick side, who do we got? How about Captain Cody the Kid? Someone on their 50th sock, apparently. Virtual Boy defeats DSP.
On their 50th sock?
You're a peasant. Piano-ish. Username already taken. Quarmath, excuse me. Two Hamster. And more. In fact, Lance Catamaran.
Hey, big ups, Cody Taylor, 39 months, dude.
Side this morning with 100 kicks. So thank you so much to Lance. I appreciate that very much. Let's get that on the leaderboard. So you may notice something different today on said leaderboard. What I'm going to do every day, starting today, I'm going to put the date and I'm going to put DSP Gaming stats in the leaderboard. Reason being, people have been saying, hey, Phil, when we see people clip you and when we see people repost your content, we never see anything that would indicate that your channel's DSP Gaming.
What? Oh no. No, he's gonna do that so he can promote himself when people make fun of him? Really? That's how desperate we got.
Content is from a particular day. And because of that, some people...
He should make a disclaimer saying, if you're watching a clip of this, you're a retard. He should do that. Instantly felt everybody. Because you're watching this and you're like, oh my god, I'm a retard. I should stop watching this right now.
The wrong impression. They try to find your channel. They can't find it because they don't know the name of it. They're not aware that you even post modern content. I'm serious. Someone left a comment on a video 2 days.
Yeah, you should go and leave comments to Raw Phil so you can promote yourself and be like, hey guys, if you like this, make sure to check out my channel, DSP Gaming. Don't put a space in there. No space. DSP Gaming.
Watching one of your videos, reposted somewhere, and I wasn't even aware it was current. I thought this was a video from years ago.
Because you're begging the same way and you're still the same scumfuck that you've been the whole time, acting the exact same way. That's true.
So I didn't even know I could find your channel and watch your content daily. If there was something to let me know it was modern content, that would help. Okay. I'll put the date, right? So there you go. From now on, I will have the date and DSP Gaming stats there on the leaderboard. It doesn't hurt the stream at all. Doesn't hurt the content at all.
Hold on. I need one of those for myself.
Hopefully it'll at least help a few people to identify the channel and find it in the future. Certainly that would help, right? So there you go. Thank you to Lance for the first kicks of the day. I appreciate that. All right.
All right, there we go. Can we do that?
The first thing that I would like to say, all right. Virtual Boy Defeats DSP says, can I give some subs to
there we go.
The date and branding?
Perfect.
Sure. 100 subs right now, and I will remove the date and branding from the leaderboard for today. There you go.
But that's so stupid. That's such a stupid reason to ask for money, dude.
That is a good agreement. 100 subs. Let's go.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
If somebody sends $1 million, I'll take away the disclaimer.
I'd like to talk
$1 million just for today, though.
First this morning, before
all right.
Next week's schedule.
First crash out.
Last night's Deadlock stream. All right, because last night I tried Deadlock and I had high hopes for it. If you want to be really honest here, I really was hoping that Deadlock was going to work with the audience because I'm looking for a new multiplayer game besides Street Fighter to play. You know, I wanted to play Call of Duty Black Ops 7 with my new setup of equipment and monitor, and I played well in it, and no one cared. You know,
no, they usually don't.
Dead in the water this year, and we're just gonna have to wait till the fall to really play Call of Duty again because no one cares about this one. So, I was hoping that Deadlock would resonate. Deadlock, for those who don't know, all right.
Oh no, we're gonna get the those who don't know thing.
By Valve, it is not currently available to buy or physically own or even play at length. It is a limited play test, meaning if you get into it with an invite from someone who's in it, you could play it, but...
Oh, he got invited. Did you hear?
And it's kind of like a slow trickle effort to get it out there to get people to play it. Valve has been having this game in development for about a year and a half now. It came out around summer of 2024, and every month they just keep adding a few, like 2 characters to it, tweaking the gameplay, and stuff like that. So what is Deadlock? It is a hybrid game. And what
it's a hybrid game. It's a Strand type game.
MOBA, very much, where you have a hero that you control who over the course of a game will kill minions, take over objectives on a map, and be able to purchase abilities that level them up.
Hey, there you go. He figured it out. It only took him like 3 hours.
Special moves during the course of a game via experience you earn by fighting and killing other enemies, okay? But it's also a hero shooter. It very much plays like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch. It is third person, but it controls kind of like that. So it's really a hybrid when it comes down to it. What I like about Deadlock is the world design. It's basically based on kind of like a dark gothic horror element. Think Darkstalkers, the fighting game franchise from Capcom.
Think Darkstalkers.
All these.
I mean, okay, sure, I'll think it.
Movie monsters involved.
Why can't I just look up Deadlock and figure out what it looks like instead of referencing Deathstalkers from before I was alive?
Yeah, I can keep going. It's that kind of a game, and each character plays really uniquely. Like, no 2 characters feel alike, all right? That's a great thing, because the cast right now is vast. I think there's like, I want to say like 30 to 40 characters already in the game. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of
Darkstalkers.
play. So when it launches, this
whatever,
full-fledged, like crazy, developed for years before people can even buy the thing. Anyway, so the reason that I was excited for this game is because I got an invite to it weeks ago, and
did you know he got an invite
during my gaming marathon that I did too?
He got invited to play this game because he's special.
I played it, didn't know what the hell was going on.
But how is he a small streamer when he gets invited to prestigious places other people are not invited to? Is he a big streamer now? Is he successful and popular?
No idea what I was doing, but there was
he has no idea.
That resonated. Number one, the world design and the graphics are outstanding. The game looks great. It runs great. It's like really nice visually. Okay. The gameplay, quite honestly, it was easy to kind of drop in and play. Again, feeling like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch when it comes to the base controls. I really enjoyed that. And I had a great time just playing with it, even though I had no clue what I was doing because I didn't understand the MOBA aspect of it. You know, MOBA, it insinuates that it kind of plays like Dota, meaning it's Warcraft 3 with a mod that makes it so that rather than having these characters...
He has no idea what Dota is about. He has absolutely no clue. He just knows it's a Warcraft 3 mod. It originally used to be.
Combat and doing things on the map, and then you use
and then you do stuff on the map and there's combat. It's just like Dota 2.
Hero and minions to go kind of take over the rest of the map and win. And that is the core aspect of the gameplay of Deadlock, but it feels different because it's a third-person shooter game rather than a strategy game. Okay? So, I played it last night, and here's what happened. First game, I was trying to mess around with certain characters. I couldn't really get the characters that I wanted every game, because sometimes when you join a match, other people have those characters. But I played with a few. I played with a, first of all, a guy that looked like Raiden from Mortal Kombat, but he actually was like a robot or ghost. I couldn't even tell. And he controlled lightning, and he had guns, and he was pretty cool. Then I used a character that was supposed to be like a vampire hunter / monster hunter, and he was decent. I liked him. Then I used a character that was supposed to be like a robot samurai, and I hated her. I thought that she was really hard to control. Then I used a guy that was kind of like Mr. Freeze from Batman, and I liked him, although I couldn't figure out why I wasn't dealing damage.
Yeah, Smite's still going strong. I think Smite 2 came out. I played the beta. It was pretty good. It was fun.
Basically use the ability to siphon energy.
But yes, it is like Smite. Smite is just a third-person MOBA.
I played a wide variety of characters over the course of the stream. Every character played differently, seriously. Now, what ended up happening was, as I was playing, I couldn't figure out why about the second half of every match, I wasn't doing any damage to anyone anymore. I was like a body on the field, but I wasn't effective. So the problem with Deadlock is a very similar problem to when I play Call of Duty, very similar to when I play Marvel Rivals, any game that's highly action-based.
What, you're trash?
It's really hard for me to read the chat and interact with you guys when I'm playing it. Like, I'm trying to learn and understand it and figure out what's going on. And it's very hard to do that because I'm playing the game and it's full action the whole time. Any moment that I'm not playing to read the chat is a moment my team is losing because I'm not another body on the field to help them. You know what I'm saying? So
why don't you make it more convenient to look at chat? After buying so many screens, massive screens, like 30-something inch 4K screens, you still have to turn around to see the chat? That's a you problem, buddy. You could have easily been glancing at chat if it was in the direction of your game.
The whole playing, but also interacting.
He's not the first guy to ever stream, because it might seem like it. It might seem like he's the only guy with internet access, who's the only guy to have access to OBS as well. But that's not true. And many people have done exactly what he does, well, for ages. And there's no excuse.
Most of the night, I did not interact with the audience. Every once in a while, behind a match, I would do some shout-outs, and I would talk with you guys for a few minutes to try to understand the game. And then I would just, like, jump right back into the game. So, 2 hours, right? And to be honest, did I do great? No. Did I do absolutely horribly terrible?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't know the core mechanics. You didn't know the core mechanics. You were a liability to your team. You were useless. For all intents and purposes, you were useless in that team. It's like they were playing with less people.
By the end of the night, I was doing a
You might as well have disconnected. Matter of fact, if he disconnected, at least he wouldn't be feeding.
Better understand.
Because you know why? You know how I know that? Since he said that he was dealing damage to nobody, I instantly assumed that he was dead in like 2 hits, and people were killing him easier than the mobs.
To kill the minions and do the takeovers and stuff like that. I won a couple matches. I lost a couple matches. All right, so it was a good variety. But here's what happened. By the end of the night, here's exactly the response I got. Attendance was great. Why? Because I was playing a multiplayer game that I didn't know how to play. Whenever that happens...
So you were trash, people made fun of you.
And say...
Good thing you put up the name of your channel. Now we can find you.
Let's make fun of Phil because he sucks at the game. And that was what the vast majority of attendance was. It was people who normally wouldn't see, and they showed up to basically crap on the stream. Now, I never play MOBAs, ever. So obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn on the fly, and my viewers, who actually are my regular viewers, did understand that, and were trying to help me. But the vast majority of people there were toxic people. Okay, I'm just being honest. That's why the attendance was high, because it was like around 300 viewers on YouTube and over 100 on Kick. Okay. Engagement. Well, there was a lot of engagement, but again, it was a mixed bag. Some people were basically dumping on the stream the whole time saying it sucked, while others were legitimately trying to help me. They were trying to explain the game mechanics and be nice and say, here's how this character works. And I appreciate that, because much like any of these new games that I'm now tackling in 2026, I need help. I never would be able to do anything in RimWorld if people
Isn't the game helping you enough?
Show me how to do it.
Like, bro, there's no excuse, especially nowadays. If you were too lazy to Google how a game plays before you make, for all intents and purposes, what is a product for him, you can just ask the fucking AI. Just ask ChatGPT, explain to me how this game works, and it's gonna do it.
Other game that I just
There's no excuse. There's no excuse wanting chat to hold your hand to learn a game that tells you everything.
Don't understand, and I needed help to understand.
It's like he's a child.
Help me to understand it, and I appreciated that. But even though people were engaged, it was one-sided. It was people talking at me and not with me, because I couldn't really respond because I was playing the game. You see? Support was lower than the support that I'm receiving on a Dragon Quest VII stream.
Oh my god, no way.
Dragon Quest VII streams are doing horribly. They've been doing more than $100 a stream when I play the game, which is great, and I'm grateful for that, because I love it and I want to keep playing JRPGs.
By the way, guy got banned on Kick by DSP Gaming Real, and the last message they said was, you're not going to say $100 wasn't enough for playing a couple of hours of video games, are you? Guess what? He's saying it right now. And also, you got banned.
So even though those streams...
So you are right, and he admits you're right, because he banned you, and now he's talking about needing money. This is a nice prayer position, by the way. He's praying to the corner demon. Please, please, please don't eat me. Don't consume me.
Incredibly well. They're still...
Don't consume my soul.
For that. Thank you, guys. Okay? But the fact that this is a game where there's hype behind it, people had asked me to play it ever since the marathon, okay? And it's a game that I'm outside of my comfort zone. Everyone knows I don't know how to play it, so I'm going to be learning on the fly, and probably it'll be entertaining to watch me fail, because people like to see me fail at things. And... of course, it's a brand new game for the rotation, and this is its first stream. All right? If a game is ever going to perform well, ever, on a stream of mine, it's going to perform well on the first stream. Okay? I just want to make that abundantly clear. First streams always overperform, and then usually there's a sharp fall off after 2 or 3 streams of any game. Even if it's a super popular game, that usually happens.
Bro, this is very unreliable science. I know he wants to be a science guy. He wants to look for patterns. It's unreliable. We're not talking about an album. We're not talking about movie sales. We're talking about if a certain person, and it always comes down to one person, decides to show up and give DSP money. This is what we're talking about. It's not that deep. It's not that complicated. And it's definitely not predictable at all when that's going to happen, or if it won't. But chances are, if he keeps banning the pay pigs, like he banned 220 for giving him actual legit advice, it's probably not going to happen a lot.
Doesn't happen is if the game has a cult following, like Hollow Knight or RimWorld. Since those games have the followings they do, people will come by and engage and support with every stream because they love them so much and they're so happy to see me play them. But in a case of a game like this, right, with Deadlock, if this was going to do well, it was going to do well right now. And it didn't. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You might say, well, people just couldn't show up, or what, people didn't understand. No, they did, because here's what actually happened. It was around 9:20, and just so you know, games in Deadlock, you know, that go back and forth, they could take around 30 minutes to go. That's why I only played like maybe 3 or 4 matches all night. So because of that, okay, I didn't have time for a final match, and I really wanted to just talk with the audience about how the night had went. And when I looked, I was like, wow, we really only did like this much. We didn't even make $100 on this.
We only really did that much. What a great quote. Oh, we only did that much. What does it mean we did it? We did it? Did it?
And I basically got...
Imagine talking about people giving you money like this. This is so weird.
A bunch of... lot of toxic comments from haters saying, oh, you suck at this game, and it's...
But you do.
So is this the kind of person that this is going to bring to the stream?
But I mean, you're trash at the game, and you know that's true. So yes, that is correct.
Right? I'm curious. Is that the kind of person that's going to come to a Deadlock stream? Someone who, like, is just going to crap on me because I don't play MOBAs and I'm just trying to learn?
But you're not trying to learn. That's the problem.
If that's the case, then I'm not interested in playing it. You know, I don't want to... I'm not here to make clip farms for these idiots. Kind of like, again, with Call of Duty. It seemed like the only people who were showing up to the Call of Duty streams were toxic jerks. And the people who were positive supporters were like, nah, I don't really care about Call of Duty.
Here's the thing. If he didn't have the weird begging segment throughout the whole stream, people wouldn't have cared about Deadlock. Because it's like, it's just another DSP shitty gameplay stream where he's terrible and doesn't know anything about the game. Which happens like every other day, unless he's playing Street Fighter 6, in which he knows stuff about the game and he's terrible regardless. So, I mean, there you go. It's kind of a Streisand effect. We got the clips, and we got extra clips from him being trash at Deadlock just because. Just as a cherry on top.
I'm going to make content on Call of Duty. I'm not making content for my haters. I'm making it for my fans and viewers, right? So, yeah, I noticed that, and I was like, wow, that's disappointing. Like, I was hoping that this would bring in maybe either a new audience or an audience that really like MOBAs and who would come by and try to engage and support and help me learn. And there were people like that. I don't want to discredit those who were there and being positive, but that was definitely not the majority of people. It was a lot of toxic viewers who showed up. And basically, again, so it was like 9:20, 9:25, right? And usually I end my streams between 9:30 and 9:45. So I just sat there for about 10, 15 minutes to talk with the audience. And I made it abundantly clear. I said, here's the deal with what's going on right now with Deadlock. I'm noticing the toxicity in the people who showed up, but I really like the game. Like, I don't have a negative...
Are you going to say that you begged for money a lot?
I think the world design...
Oh, he's not going to say that.
Great. The gameplay elements are sound. It plays well.
Phil, both you and I know this is not about the game, buddy. This is not about the game.
I just don't know how to...
The game has nothing to do with this, really.
Right? And I even explained, a game like that probably is going to take me another 2, maybe 3 streams of playing and listening to feedback and just getting experience under my belt before I'm really going to learn the basics of the game. All right? I need to play it a lot to understand it. And then okay, with this character, at the beginning, you kill a bunch of minions, you buy these particular upgrades, that gets your build going. Then you go to one of these jungle camps, apparently, to get more bonus experience, farming it. Then you go take out this turret. So every character is different, and every character has a different build you need to do. That's stuff you need to learn by playing, right? That's not something that I can just learn on the fly, because it was hilarious. The trolls are in the chat. Ha, you suck. The stream would have done better if you played better. How do I play better when it's literally the first time I'm playing this kind of game?
That's not true. That is factually not true. It's not even the first time he's playing this specific game, because he played it on the fucking marathon.
It's like saying your stream would have done better.
And he also got trolled back then, by the way.
If you would have done better at Street Fighter the first time you've ever played a fighting game. Huh? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. How could I possibly do well, right? So, here's how I put it to the audience. I said, listen, maybe some of you don't understand. It's this simple. I like the game. I want to keep playing this game. But there is no way I can play it again if people are just going to show up and be toxic, and people who are here and like it aren't going to support it. Right now, we're not even at $100 of support, which is way less than what I do for Dragon Quest. So, if you like this, support it. And I even said this as well. I said, if maybe some people who really liked it and wanted to see me play it just couldn't make it tonight, if they were to come by, say, tomorrow and support this game and be like, sorry I couldn't be there, but I do actually want you to keep playing it. I enjoy it.
I'm sorry, Phil. You need to apologize, by the way.
That there's enough people who are going to support
you
it
must.
all the time, I'll play it again. Okay? As I said that to the audience, one person did a $2 super chat. And that was it. No one supported.
But isn't that... Bro, didn't you just say that the people that wanted the game weren't there? How would they know that you said this specific thing on that stream that they weren't there for?
Wanted this game, or people who just want to see...
What is this?
Because I don't know how to play it. And really, there isn't that much general interest from the positive audience, okay? At least that's the vibes I got on stream last night. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'd like to have that feedback if that's the case, but that's the vibe that I got from the people who were there during the actual stream.
Okay. Now, now we have to get a whole new opinion from everybody who's here right now.
From the viewers, all right? And then we'll see what people have to say about it. Because again, I want to make this abundantly clear. I like this game. I would love to play more Deadlock, but I need the buy-in, that people will be there to support it and not that I'm playing it and everyone's just there to be toxic, okay? The truth is someone said this in chat and it really resonated. They said, Phil, it's not a big deal. You have a million games to play right now. Like, you have so many indie games that are out there that people have asked you to play. There's games on the back burner.
What, it resonated? Somebody telling him to play a different game?
Right. I have so much I can be doing right now that
Isn't that like a thought that you can come up with yourself? Does someone else have to tell you that you're gonna play a different game on your gaming stream that sucks?
I need to be sure that the games I'm playing are the right ones for the audience. Last night's stream did not convince me that it was going to be a
But what's the audience? What is the audience?
In fact,
dense. What do they like? They like naming Pokemon.
So,
and he's not even playing Pokemon.
Go ahead and do some quick shout outs here, and then we'll see what people have to say. Okay, first off, Princess Luna has gifted our first membership of the day, and I appreciate that, Princess Luna. Thank you.
Let's skip a little bit. Big ups, fantastic Mr. Swaggy for this.
Like someone I wanna call at 2 a.m. in my drunken low soft voice. Phil will never save money as soon as he gets it. Boom, it's gone and I'm here for it. Keep giving him money. You regards, Detroit, till I die.
Hey, big ups, Swaggy. What's up, dude?
Someone saying, don't give up on Deadlock. It's pulling massive numbers. It has views, like people who are playing it.
Yeah. Does he hope he's gonna get views? Bro, he doesn't even know the mechanics. What does he expect to get? A bunch of random people showing up being like, whoa, this guy has no idea what he's doing. I'm gonna subscribe and give him money.
In general, the game is getting views pretty well on the internet. It's predicted to be bigger than anything else this coming year. That I don't believe. GTA 6 will be bigger. Probably Resident Evil will be bigger. But it seems like it's going to be big if and when it releases this year. Maybe next time do the tutorial off stream. The tutorial took 5 seconds. All the tutorial was teaching you how to control your hero. It literally did not explain the game
This
again.
is like someone who is trying to sell you timeshare. Also, the Pistons are a wagon apparently. Oh well, it's the NBA.
I need to do my research into that.
At all.
But yeah, he's trying to tell you timeshare too.
Actually didn't try to explain how to play the game.
Big ups, Jordan Fadeaway.
Here's how you shoot. Here's how you level.
It's like, bro, you're not gonna believe this. I know nothing about this, but you should come and give me money so I can know more about it and do slightly less worse.
Okay, great, but what am I doing? And it didn't explain.
I don't know. This the only guy, the only streamer that you need to treat with kid gloves. The only streamer, you need to talk to him in a specific way. You need to give him feedback in an exact specific way because he's too sensitive. He's going to crash out on you and call you a retard. You need to not criticize him when he's playing a game that is the first time he's playing it because you should know of his stupid lore to know that he hasn't played this game before. So if he plays like trash and feeds the whole game, it's not his fault.
People don't tune in the streams for tutorial pop-ups. Yeah, it lasted 5 minutes, so thanks for the worthless advice. Like, really, that's just stupid, pointless advice. But I appreciate the $1 tip. Completely pointless. Yes, because I'm really going to go play the tutorial a second time. Anyway.
Where's ALT? He's taking Fridays off. That's why I'm here. I'm on the schedule today. You're going to have to deal with me.
What do you guys think? Do you like Deadlock? Is this something...
You're not stuck here with me. I'm stuck here with you.
...that I can keep playing and learning?
Bleh.
This isn't Street Fighter, and this isn't Call of Duty. This is
You suck at both.
Years and years of experience in.
Why are you bad at both?
Immediately start having entertaining...
Every time he plays Street Fighter, people clip him. He's losing, he's crying, he's calling people worthless. Same thing with Call of Duty. He's dying constantly. He's calling the kill cam a liar because that didn't happen. Someone teleported in front of him and killed him, all this shit. Yep, but those games he's played for decades, maybe even millions of years.
Gameplay. This is the kind of game that's probably going to take me 2-3 more streams to learn the basics of even a MOBA and how to play it before I can fall into, hey, this is a character that I like and this is the kind of style of gameplay to do it. You understand? So we have to be on the same page. Not, oh, well, I'd like to see you play it, but you better play better next time. How am I going to do that?
Yeah, TBS both days this weekend.
Let's see what people have to say. Okay.
And we have kind of a new gimmick idea for Sunday. We'll see what we're going to come up with. I kind of forgot what it was, to be honest. I forgot the details.
I get that.
What do you get?
Luna says, I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I have to watch the on-demand videos. Okay, that's fair enough. You know, they're not even live for, what, 12 hours? So, I get that. I like that game. Like, I would like to play more Deadlock. I like the design of the heroes. I know I'm going to probably find a couple heroes I really like.
Why don't you, instead of watching Wings of Redemption streams in the middle of the night, maybe look up a video on YouTube about how to play any character. Those videos are at most 10 minutes long, and you can listen to it with a glass of gin in your hand, nicely cooled with some ice, and you can actually learn how to play the fucking game before you try and make money off of it. That's kind of the bare minimum you should do, Phil.
And I'm going to want to keep playing with.
You bitch.
Figure out how the game is played. I'm probably going to enjoy it more. But
No, playing it off stream? Playing it off stream? Such a transgression? You can't do that. He doesn't play games off stream. What is he, a passionate gamer who loves video games? No. Put that shit on the conveyor belt. We're doing it on company time.
And it can't be done in a...
He would install it on company time if he could. Oh, you guys, we were just about to get into the gameplay, but I figured the game is not installed. It's only like 80 gigabytes, so it's going to be done in like 45 minutes. We can do some quick Q&A.
Single 2-hour session. It's got to take in time investment to do it. Ellipsian says, just skip Deadlock because the large time required for you to learn how to play the game is going to be better spent doing other things. Okay. That's fair feedback. Okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, this guy got banned. Juicy ban right now. Keep up the momentum. Real got banned for saying, at DSP, you just cherry pick the feedback to fit your confirmation bias. And he banned this guy who wasn't even trolling. That's like actual fact. Nice ban, Phil.
Escape Velocity says, if you're not in a financial situation where you can afford to have dead streams, then it's fine. Play what works. I appreciate that feedback. The situation is this. Normally, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I'm already playing Dragon Quest. Like, I've already saying, I'm going to take the sacrifice with Dragon Quest. I know with Dragon Quest, we're not going to have great streams of huge amounts of support. We're going to have some streams that are good, some streams that are bad, and it's going to go good, bad like this. It's never going to be great. It's just going to be kind of good, bad, and I've accepted that. That's going to be the playthrough of Dragon Quest. We're about 20 hours into Dragon Quest at this point. I'm not quitting the game when we're that far in, you see? So the choice is accepting a second game that may not perform well. And now, yes, that is kind of self-sabotage.
Man, that's such a complicated business.
And now I'm saying, I'll take another one that also probably isn't going to do good because I like it. It probably isn't very smart. You see?
Sure. Can you run your own business so we don't get shit like this? Can you just decide? Like, this fucking guy has been growing his space and his community and his platform for like 17 fucking years. And he still has no idea what to do. He doesn't know who his fan base is, what games they like, what shit they pay for, how he can get the most money out of them. He knows nothing. Nothing.
So I appreciate that feedback. Like it.
Great feedback.
Thank you so much for becoming a member this morning on YouTube. Let's get you up on the leaderboard there. Thank you so much for the support. Okay.
Good. By the way, great guy got banned here. To be fair, on the subject of toxicity, you get what you put out into the world. You said, if you didn't contribute, then who cares? And everyone in your chat responded in kind. And this guy got banned on YouTube by Phil. Great bans today, by the way. Great bans.
Okay, what else? Again, guys, what is your feedback here? Kamikaze says, I didn't see it, but if it's not making a living and not having as much fun due to others, then play something else. No, again, I want you to understand, even though there's a toxic element in the chat, that shit doesn't fucking affect me at all. But again, the key to success, it's 3 factors. Attendance, engagement, support. Attendance was sky high, but it was a lot of trolls. Engagement was sky high, but it was a lot of trolls. Support was not good. So it's kind of like negative, negative, negative. Do you see?
Oh, that's a triple negative. That's not even a positive. A double negative is a positive.
People who are liking what you're doing. You want engagement from people who are liking what you're doing and engaging in a positive way. You don't want people just sitting there dumping on you. That's
$100 is bad now, right? $100 is bad. Remember back in my day, $50 was perfect. $50 was awesome. He hit the 50 and then he was like, bro, I'm living life right now. I don't even care about the other goals, even though we have a goal for 100 and 150.
It's different kinds of engagement, right?
Oh, we need the goals back because this is very confusing.
I think the indies have been working well lately. Very different than the streamers who are
50 in tips. You guys are right. I agree. 50 in tips. But still, the rest of the money was barely even getting tracked. It was just put up on the leaderboard.
AAA games. I will agree with you there 100%. Playing these indie games, especially ones that aren't very long, has been working very well. I can play a game like Hellmart and beat it in 2-3 streams, and it does well, and then we're on to another fun, fresh thing, instead of being stuck playing a game endlessly, right? And I do agree there that works. Escape Velocity says, I've got 500 hours on Deadlock, and it will take you 40 to 50 just to learn the game comfortably.
No. Comfortably? What does that even mean? He doesn't even know the bare minimum. What are we talking about comfortably? Comfortably means knowing how the lanes work, knowing how to, I guess there's wards or something in that game, probably. There's some way to have visibility. Knowing all the more of the intricate details, but knowing the basics? Come on. This is bullshit. 40 to 50 hours.
There you go. Okay?
How much do you need to figure out that killing minions gets you XP?
On the back burner until you have a
12 hours?
Stream and you can fall back on it. Well, again, that's fine, but the problem there is, like I said, we already have Dragon Quest. So, do I put Deadlock on the back burner until I'm done with Dragon Quest, which could be like another month? I don't know. What's up, King Michael? Good to see you here this morning. Shock says, I like the game, but man, it drew trolls like flies to poo. It absolutely did. Yeah, I agree with you there. That's a fair assessment, actually. Okay. Kyle says, I don't think 2 hours a day would be enough to learn a MOBA. As someone who has played a MOBA. Oh, someone who has never played a MOBA. Steel Reserve, how are you? Grandmaster Script says, I love Sharks and Minnows and Hellmart. RimWorld is some of your best work, honestly. Wow, well, there you go. I'm glad people feel that way about RimWorld, because that's a game that people could try to convince me for years to play, and I kept saying, man, I just can't get over how it looks. It looks like a doodle some kid made, right? And now that I'm playing it, the complexity of the game is what's appealing to me, that there's so much going on in it, and there's layer upon layer upon...
Oh, yeah. Phil loves complexity in video games. He loves complexity so much that video game developers use him as a case study on how to make their games more simple. That's how awesome complexity in video games is.
I am enjoying my time with it.
Yeah, we got a Swaycast shout out in the Kick Chat.
I thought I would.
What? Who? What's a Swaycast? Is that a detractor me?
Jason, you play as Venom today, and you have a cold. I'm sorry to hear that, Jade. Venom is in it. I don't know what characters are in Marvel Cosmic Invasion, but every stage they want you to play different characters and different challenges, and I bet that they'll probably have a stage where they want you to play as Venom and do certain things. So yeah, we will do that.
All right, here comes the drop.
So
there you go.
I seem to be getting. And by the way, thank you, Revy G, for a gifted sub. That's our first sub on Kick this morning. Thank you so much for that. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
All right, next one. Oh, we got some skips now.
You're not stuck playing them for too long.
Yeah, we got that.
2 Indies nights this week. There is, sadly, when you are a creator, there are just certain things that happen that are unavoidable. So we'll talk about it later, but we're not going to talk about it right now. There you go. Okay.
What was that question? Hold on, missed the context.
I don't even want to say what Yangdu's saying, because there is, sadly, when you are a creator.
Hold on.
Yes and no.
Come on, what was this bullshit?
Yes and no. I'm just not going to even address it. Let's put it that way. I don't even want to say what Yangdu's saying, because there is...
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is going to be juicy. Now I need to go back and find what fucking Game Dude said. Did you hear about the Resident Evil 9 leaks from people posting? People were legit pissed about it.
To find some new indies for the rotation.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess he's talking about people spoiling the game for him, which he knows if he admits that, they will immediately do it.
Because we finished all the ones that we were playing, we need some new ones. Yeah. Game Dude, yes and no. I'm just not going to even address it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you can do that.
Say what Game Dude's saying, because there is, sadly, when you are a creator, there are just certain things that happen that are unavoidable. So we'll talk about it later, but we're not going to talk about it right now. There you go. Okay.
Right.
And that each character had a specific build that you have fun, and they push you out there. And you're like, whoa. Who did a HK $25 super chat. Now, I don't know what that is.
Whoa, that's Hong Kong dollars.
It's a Hong Kong dollar, apparently.
Hey, there we go. I guessed it. Wow. I didn't even, like, actually think that was true.
Thank you for that super
Whoa,
chat.
I'm so good at this thing. I should count money manually, too. Yeah. How many streamers have you seen that actually legit manually have to count the money that people give them? It's such a massive waste of time.
I get support from all over the world, right? Like, every day I'm converting Canadian, UK, Euro.
Yeah, look at him. He's the converter.
Pesos. Sometimes, like what was that one that I did? It was actually rupees one day, I think. Like, all these different
Holy shit, even rupees?
You guys from all over the world who support me. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah. Probably save up your rupees. Come on, don't give your fucking rupees to Darkside Phil.
100% focus. I don't think it really works for an interactive streamer. You're right. Like, here's what I'm getting. Since I played Deadlock, here's what I'm starting to understand. Deadlock is for the competitive gamer. Meaning, people who stream and they always focus on the game solely. You know, yes, they talk with their audience outside of the game. Maybe they'll sit there and play a game all stream, and then they'll have an hour of decompression where they talk.
Or it's maybe because you can multitask, and your commentary while playing a video game is literally describing what happens on stream. That's why Super Blind Man was such a massive fan, to be honest, because DSP actually found his target demographic. Too bad that the guy passed away.
Talk about what happened.
Otherwise, I'm sure he would love all this gameplay right now, especially what was that? The virtual guy. Oh, the virtual guy was awesome.
Today, and then people talk with them. But as for the stream itself being interactive, for the most part, it's not. And sadly, that's just not what works for me today, right? Like, for me, the best streams are the streams where I sit here and I talk with you guys and we hang out and we have a good time, we have a conversation. There's a social aspect to it. That's what works. So that's what
he is a pretty good converter when I think about it. He's converting dents into detractors, and he's also converting normies into detractors.
The competitive nature really doesn't work, unless maybe I would say the exception would probably be Street Fighter. And the reason I say that is because I have so much experience in Street Fighter that's my competitive game, right? Like, people want to see me play Street Fighter because they want to see how I fare both in the modern ones and the old ones. They like the competitive nature. They like when I can win a lot, but even when I lose, it's entertaining. I get that. So not every game is going to be my competitive thing. Another game, I'll be honest, that I like to play is Call of Duty, even though this year it sucked. Like, I do enjoy playing Call of Duty. And I hope that they start making good ones again, because I would like to actually play Call of Duty at a fun level. I have all the equipment to do it well. They just need to make a game people want to see and play. And it sucks that this year was just such a dud, right?
I actually have no idea what he loves so much about Call of Duty.
Competitive games, maybe
I guess just is like high-octane action. You just run around and you die and you don't care. Sometimes you kill somebody, you get killed. You don't care. It's just like a schizophrenic meltdown of a video game, which is good.
So Escape Velocity says you could wait for Deadlock's full release when it has a better tutorial and a wave of new...
No, he should play Dark Souls. Dark Souls will save the stream.
Right? I played Marvel Rivals,
but this time with mods.
I liked it, and the audience said, no, we don't like it because we can't interact with you. So then I held off, and then when the game fully released, I played it again, and it flopped again. And I said, well, that's 2 times I tried it, 2 times it didn't work. I feel like I said, if anything's going to work, it's going to work right up front in that early hours of playing it, the first stream, the first session. That's when people are going to want to see it. And if it doesn't work then, it just ain't going to work, you know? Layla the Witch, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you. John, hi, how are you? John Nepper, good to see you today, too. Yes, I've seen King of the Hill. For ages. I saw King of the Hill when it was a brand new cartoon back in the 90s.
YouTube has this thing where they're complaining about that I'm streaming in like 2K, but also not doing anything about it, so I just keep streaming in 2K and not care. Because I'm a fucking criminal.
I want to go to Honda tonight.
Stole that shit.
And then I
Stole
want to
that
go to
shit.
Zangief again.
I stole the 2K.
Maybe then I would say, hey, let's go back to Sagat. Let me try to get back into it with him. And let me see if I can get something going where I can get him to master. Because right now he's at low diamond. Maybe we can get him to master.
All right, next topic. Don't we have topics today? Isn't he supposed to look for a stupid controller for his Switch?
He says, just because a game isn't good... No, excuse me, let's try that again. Just because a game is good doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for your kind of stream. I bought Bannerlord after I saw you play it, and I love it, but it just won't work long-term for you. There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is why I'm not streaming on Kick or Twitch recently, because YouTube just lets me stream in higher quality.
Content creation. Unless you are huge and virally popular for whatever reason, because some people get virally popular for good reasons, bad reasons, stupid reasons, smart...
Or no reason.
But unless you have an insanely huge installed fan base, you have to find your niche. You have to find the thing that you're good at and or people like to see you do, that they're going to come back and engage and support that behavior, right? Luckily for me, it's not toxic behavior. It's not hate on others and bring...
No, not at all.
Embarrass yourself and do stunts and do horrible pranks and things.
Not at all. Phil never does stunts unless he goes nuclear or he is felting someone or he is doing an expose or a react or other things. Or he is baiting people. Again, a flashback to the Firestone receipt. He is baiting people to do gay ops on him to find where he was repairing his car. He legit did that. He baited people into finding his car repair documents. And they did.
Joy, interact.
That's a real 220.
With an audience in a positive way. That's what people like when it comes to Darkside Phil in 2026. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing that we've gotten away from the era of me just raging.
Oh, and the low tier god thing from literally 2 days ago.
And
how could I forget?
Being toxic and being a jerk. And instead, I've become a positive creator. However, in an era where there's so much going on, right, with games, it is hard to focus in on what is going to work all the time. And the thing is, I do want to continue to look for variety. I want to give things a shot. I just have to understand that it's not always going to work. And last night with Deadlock, that's why it was disappointing to me.
Oh my god, how many times are we gonna get this? We get it, Phil. You like the game, right? People watching did not like the game because you were trash and because it was boring gameplay and because you complained about money. Therefore, they didn't give you money. So, problem. This is the problem. Let's address the problem. Oh, well, we already did.
Really good game.
Let's just move on now. It's done.
But I can't do that if it's going to bring in a toxic audience who aren't going to support the content. They're just here to basically be dicks. Because then the stream's not enjoyable for anyone. You know, even my positive viewers can't have a good time when more than half the chat is a bunch of toxic idiots, you know?
Good thing the music is good. Spoiler, it's not. I don't know how much you can hear of it, but it's terrible. It's like aggressive Cyberpunk 2077 level music. That totally fits the vibe of this chill stream.
All right, well, folks, I guess sadly, right, that's our determination, is that moving forward, it does not look like that we're going to have success with a game such as Deadlock, and that sucks. You know, it does. Like, actually, that's not really the answer I was looking for. I was hoping that maybe it was a one-off, you know, bad luck stream, and that maybe
the answer he was looking for is, hey Phil, I'm sorry I couldn't make it yesterday. Actually, I'm a millionaire and I love this game. Here's $10,000. Ah, it sucks that wasn't the outcome.
There were people who were willing to support a game like that, and they just weren't there, or whatever.
What a fucking bitch.
I'm getting. You know what I'm saying?
He tried everything, man. He tried guilt tripping. He tried playing victim, which is a crazy thing. Playing victim to people not giving you money. That's next level. Level 1.
At all. That's not the vibe I'm getting. The vibe I'm getting is, no, people just want to chill, right? People just want to relax. So, yeah, I guess Deadlock ain't it then, right? What can I say?
Deadlock is dead and locked.
By all means, if you're watching this on demand, leave a comment and let me know what you think. But that's the vibe I'm getting right now from the viewers is, yeah, we want to hang out, we want to relax, we want to chill, we want to enjoy games, play more indie games, you know, do more variety of that. but this competitive stuff ain't for it. You can't even talk to us when you're playing it. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay. All right. So that's that, at least in that regard, but I'd like to have more feedback if possible. Jade, no, Stepdad is not in Kick Chat today. I think he wanted to say hello to Stepdad, but he's not there. So a couple things, okay? So, number one, there was a surprise, shocking announcement this morning. I don't know if you guys heard it.
All right, let's get shocked.
Oh, I'm not even kidding you. I was about to tell you the announcement.
And what happened? They retracted it?
Yeah, I was about to tell you the announcement, and then...
Oh, my God.
Just tip me $5 to talk about it.
Oh, my God. No way. It's a fake tip.
Anonymous $5.
Bill tipped himself.
I'm not even kidding. I mean, what timing that was. I certainly wasn't expecting that. So listen to this. You're going to get a kick out of this one. And the funny part...
Holy shit, we're about to get a kick.
Off of the debacle that is the Virtual Boy. Okay? And we just had this debacle that was the Virtual Boy. $100 piece of plastic with nothing inside of it. Nintendo ripping people off, making it so that you can't even capture from the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, people don't care about doing that.
Can I only play the game offline without being able to capture or stream my content? It's ridiculous. It's nonsensical. And it's basically, it's Nintendo gatekeeping and being anti-consumer so that you can basically not do what you want with what you already bought. It's just ludicrous. Okay.
Right. They never said you're supposed to do that or that you could do that.
Are you ready for this one?
It's kind of, it's like getting a coffee and expecting it to taste like milk if there's no milk in it. What a stupid fucking analogy. I guess I just need some coffee.
Shadow dropped.
The stream is killing me.
Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Holy shit.
2 games.
Buy them right now.
That were Pokemon. The only other one is there was a blue one too, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure there was, and then there was a Pokemon Yellow, which was the Pikachu edition, right? So what it is these are versions that are Game Boy Color versions of the original Pokemon game on Game Boy, but now for the first time ever, they're now available on a modern console. So you can now play Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on your Switch or Switch 2, okay? And you might say, well, that's cool, because we were just talking about this the other day, weren't we? We were saying, if only Nintendo would make their old school Pokemon games more accessible, because they're not. Like, you can't even play the originals right now. So now they did. They made them accessible, right? So that's pretty cool, right?
All right. Was that the massive news? Was that the thing that was shocking?
I want to be sure you can hear me when I say this, because everything I say about Nintendo is true.
Holy shit.
For it. Well, I would love to hear your justification for this one.
Oh my God, Phil was right this time, guys. You're gonna have to eat it.
Switch Online, where you subscribe and you get games digitally in a subscription-based service every month. And then they have the expansion pass, where you subscribe for even more, and they give you more games every month. So guess what they just did with Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? You ready? They only made them available as separate purchases outside of the Nintendo Online subscription for $20 each. So go ahead and now you tell me the justification for Nintendo doing that and explain.
Phil was right, you guys. I can't believe this. The anti-consumer company did an anti-consumer thing. Holy shit. What a massive truth bomb. A truth nuke. He went nuclear.
Explain why those games shouldn't have simply been added to the catalog of Nintendo Switch Online games instead of them trying to steal more fucking money from their customers.
Phil's base take cooks. That's right. Massively base take. Asmongold is watching this right now, kneeling in front of the king for this massive take. Wario64 is going to clip this and repost it on Twitter and get 5 million likes. And then people are going to say in the comments, wait, is this the guy who jerked off? He's so much cooler now. I'm going to go and support his gameplay.
So, it's absolutely, positively, 100% fucking greed is what
I thought it was fucking based. That's exactly sounded like it.
Fucking based. It is. It is greed. They want more money for literally nothing. They did zero effort, zero work, and now they are releasing these games for profits.
Bro, didn't we just get off the segment of you crying about not getting enough money? He got $100, by the way, for playing a game you admit you didn't even know how to play? What?
A subscription service where they were telling you, we're going to give you all these retro games, subscribe. So you do, and then they release retro games outside of the service and charge you top dollar for them like they're new games. That's fucking insane. No one can justify this action. There is not a human on earth that...
Here's what I don't understand, though. How can Phil have weird dents that buy his stupid product, even though it's overpriced and it sucks, but Nintendo can't have the same? Phil can have the weird pay-pig dents that are super parasocial and sentimentally attached to the product, but Nintendo can't have those dents that are gonna pay for shitty ports from games from like 40 years ago?
Me
I don't know.
Is a somehow consumer-friendly choice, and they make sense that they should do it this way, and this is justified, because it's not. It's pure, unadulterated greed trying...
A good point, by the way. He charges the price of the game that he's talking about right now to name a Pokemon in his version of the game. So, is that not anti-fucking consumer?
To rip off their customers who already are paid subscribers of the service. Seriously.
Seriously? How can you charge them 20 bucks?
Am I going to spend $20 right now to play Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green?
Yes.
No.
Whoa, he had a voice filter gimmick. Oh my god, he's evolving.
Am not.
It's terrible, though.
Absolutely not. Okay? Now, long term, perhaps if there's enough...
Which is, that's a pretty bad idea. He would make his money back within, like, one contribution. The game costs one named Pokemon. That's all it costs.
Just wrapped it up. Okay? So that 100% is one of the reasons why. That's number one. Number two, we've got another Pokemon game coming out next month that's new. It's Pokopia, which is the hybrid of Pokemon and Animal Crossing. And I actually do want to give that one a shot. I feel like that's at least good for a stream or two. Even if we end up getting bored with it, at least probably for a stream or two, we can have some fun. Okay? And I definitely don't think it makes sense to be playing Dragon Quest VII and a Pokemon game at the same time while there's a Pokemon game looming on the horizon about to release. So here's the thing. Could I play Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green in the future? Absolutely, when the time is right. Now is not the right time. Despite the fact it's hilarious because... Wait, what? Is this for fucking real? No way.
Oh my god.
Breaking news, ladies.
Breaking news. Imagine hearing this on the Level 1 podcast.
Phil Spencer apparently just resigned.
Whoa.
No way. That just happened live?
This is true, by the way. Microsoft gaming chief Phil Spencer retires, replaced by ex-Instacart exec Asha Sharma. Oh, this is going to be terrible.
Microsoft AI
this guy going to be even worse than Phil Spencer. If you even thought that was possible.
The new Xbox boss.
Yeah, they're doing the nepotism thing in Microsoft.
Whoa. Okay, we have something much more interesting to talk about right now. Holy shit. Let's go.
I wish that was me. Why didn't they make me? Why couldn't I be the next Microsoft Xbox guy? Come on. It's not like I couldn't cut it. I can give terrible advice and make awful games any day.
This I did not expect, but it's about goddamn fucking time. Okay? Here we go. Phil Spencer retiring. Sarah Bond out. Matt Booty promoted as Microsoft AI exec. Asha Sharma named new Xbox boss. Here we go. Let's read it. Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, who's been at Microsoft since he joined as an intern in 1988, and with Xbox since the software giant launched its first console in 2001, is retired.
Holy shit, he's in his bag so hard.
Which means
He's talking about the guy like he fucking died.
Right. Spencer's retirement is
and he's probably cashing out on $5 trillion.
Right? Not even...
Which sucks, because he doesn't deserve it. Phil Spencer is a complete piece of shit trash.
Meanwhile, Xbox President Sarah Bond, long thought by many both inside and outside of Microsoft to be Spencer's heir apparent, has also resigned.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why is that a holy shit moment? It was about time. Get him the fuck out of here.
Currently the president of Microsoft's core AI product.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. As we all know, the Microsoft AI Copilot is the best there is. So who better to take the gaming division of Microsoft that is already godlike and amazing than the same person who runs the AI division that is trash and sucks?
The Xbox games.
When you think about it, that's the most Microsoft thing you can do. Get the AI guy or person and then replace him with somebody else who also sucks.
Studios head Matt Booty is being promoted to Chief Content Officer and will work closely with Sharma. Wow. Spencer in his email to Microsoft staff says in part, last fall I shared with Satya I was thinking about stepping back and starting the next chapter of my life. From that moment, we aligned on approaching this transition with intention, ensuring stability and strengthening the foundation we've built. Xbox has always been more than a business. It's a vibrant community. Oh, shut up. Today marks an exciting new chapter for Microsoft Gaming. Yeah, you're out. It is exciting. No, really. That's actually really exciting that you're gone because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Like when Susan left YouTube and everybody was like, dude, YouTube is about to blow the fuck up. It's about to be the most epic, awesome thing ever. And then they got a bunch of shoehorned, shitty fucking AI. That's awesome.
News. Quite frankly.
I'm only saying it's awesome because otherwise they're going to ban me and throw me in a prison. I don't want to go to prison, Mr. Brunel.
Sharma, no idea who the hell that was. Okay.
They said is the head of shitty-ass AI.
Our fans, partners, and team. Yeah, we're excited that you're out. Seriously. Okay. Sharma is a former VP of Product and Engineering at Meta and former Instacart COO who was a board member of the Home Depot. She literally just joined Microsoft in 2024. So she's been with them for less than 2 years, and they just made her the head of Xbox Gaming. I wonder if this will go well. Oh, boy. Now, listen to this. My first job is simple. Understand what makes this work and protect it, and that starts with 3 commitments. Number 1, great games. Yeah, and that's something that they haven't done. That's 100% what Microsoft has not been doing. So if you're going to start focusing on making great games, then you've already done better than Phil Spencer. We must have great games.
This is kind of like, I mean, he's not wrong, but at the same time, I don't think the person who's now going to be the head of Xbox is actually going to give a shit about games. Because Microsoft doesn't give a shit about the fucking product. Like, trust me. Let's just say I'm an insider. Let's say.
Beloved by players before we do anything.
They don't give a fuck. And you don't even need fucking insiders to know Microsoft doesn't give a shit about the product.
Unforgettable.
They switched out all the product development teams for dudes who don't know what fucking planet they're on. Dynamics, Azure, it's all fucking fucked. And they laid off so many people that worked in support, like stage 2 support, stage 3 support, technical leads, PTA, so on and so forth. I'm gonna get heated, you guys.
Stories that make us
I'm gonna get heated.
Gameplay and creative excellence. Correct. We will empower our studios, invest in iconic franchises, and back bold new ideas. We will take risks. We will enter new categories.
The point is that I love Microsoft, and you should update your Windows right now. Go check for an update. Hopefully it doesn't break anything.
The craft and it challenges to building great games, has led teams that deliver award-winning work, and has earned the trust of game developers across the industry. Second, the return of Xbox. Are you kidding me? She's saying everything that I've been saying. Like,
holy shit, they should have got Phil.
We will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those who have invested with us for the past 25 years, and to the developers who built the expansive universes and experiences that...
Again, I love the excitement, of course, as you can see here on Phil's face, because he thinks he got it all figured out. But a part of why this is so frustrating and why gaming is in such a place right now is that everyone has this opinion. Like, everyone can tell what is wrong. Everyone can tell that these companies are anti-consumer and they do not care about the quality of the video games. Everyone can tell. So really, this guy that's so proud of his fucking opinion is so proud of having the average person's opinion. The average guy that sits around playing Xbox while he's fucking smoking a joint, that guy thinks this exact same thing as this game journalist guy.
That are embraced by players around the world.
Not that it's wrong.
We'll celebrate our roots with a renewed commitment to Xbox, starting with console.
It's just not very deep.
It connects us to the players and fans who invest in Xbox and to developers who build ambitious experience for it. Yeah. As in, no, your phone is not a fucking Xbox, okay? This is not an Xbox. Your PC is not an Xbox. The Xbox is a console that's meant to compete with other consoles. That's supposed to have games on it that are good, and people need a reason to own the Xbox. You need to get that back.
All right. How do we do that? Make good video games.
As we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud, Xbox should feel... she already fucked up. She fucked up. She literally just said, we need people to invest in the Xbox again. And by the way, the Xbox isn't one thing. Yes, it is. She's an idiot. Already she fucked up. Yeah. She just fucked up. She literally... They're still doubling down on the everything is an Xbox. Moronic. Idiotic. No one will own an Xbox if everything is an Xbox. What a complete idiot. Third future of play. We are witnessing the reinvention of play. No, you're not.
Oh, what a fucking idiot.
What are you talking about?
Bro, first of all, this is a generic PR statement that might as well have been written by Copilot if it fucking wasn't. Because guess what? People that work in Microsoft are obligated to use Copilot for pretty much everything because they have a target. Yeah, they actually have a Copilot target. So they can inflate the usage numbers so it can look like people are actually using Copilot when they're really not. And it's not very useful. Anyways.
There is no innovation right now in play.
I don't know why we're picking apart the most generic public statement ever. Hey, I am the new operator at this place, and I will make it good. That is my job. Thanks, everyone. I'm looking forward to making things good again, like they were when you liked them.
Problem with the industry. To meet the moment, we'll invent new business models and new ways to play by leaning into what we have. Okay, you're more. Okay, never mind. That's it. We're done. They're cooked. No, they're cooked.
They're cooked. Oh, no, he said cooked. Oh, it's officially corny now.
Yeah. I don't even need to read any further.
Like with retard. He lost me on retard. I was a massive fan of retard since I am one. So I just love like spamming it and just like, you're a retard. No, you're a retard. You know what, Phil? You're a retard. And now I just don't fucking like it. Whenever I say it, I'm thinking about Phil saying it. And it's cringe.
All right, let's get back to what we're doing.
Now cooked is cringe.
Let's get back to what we were doing. Never mind. They're done. Like, really. Everything she's saying, she says, we're going to change everything, and then immediately reiterates all the things that Phil Spencer was doing. She's a complete idiot. So, fuck it. But, I mean, it's interesting that Phil Spencer's out and Sarah Bond is out. Because if it was Phil Spencer out and then Sarah Bond up, I'd be like, oh. But what that tells me is the reason Phil Spencer's really retiring is because everyone told him to get the fuck out because he doesn't know what he's doing. Because if that were the case and he was just legit retiring, then it would have been Sarah.
Bro, does this fucking guy actually think that Phil Spencer is individually responsible for any executive decision? No, it's a fucking big room of people who all make a shit ton of fucking money, who get to decide everything. It doesn't matter if it's Phil Spencer or John Spencer or Phil Bernelsky. It doesn't matter. They all get to decide what goes. And Phil Spencer, the fucking rat bastard, cashed out a bag full of fucking money and went on his merry way, like the rat bastard he is.
Sarah Bond is basically Phil Spencer 2.0. She just does everything that he does, you know, she goes along with it. So what that tells me is there was no confidence in
That's like thinking Mr. Beast is actually like an independent entity and not a front in a mask for a corporate entity instead.
People around him out. And that's why Sarah Bond just resigned too. Which, quite frankly, is a good thing for the company. But this woman sounds exactly the same. Yeah.
No, the company is rotten to the core. Company is cooked, man. As Phil would say.
Seriously, shocking news that I wasn't expecting. But do you really think that there's going to be a change? Do you really think there's going to be anything changing? I don't think so. I don't think at all. I think it sounds to me because, again, if she had said, we're reinvesting in the Xbox console. Yes. We're going to make great games again. Yes. And by the way, games across all platforms and innovate new ways to play. You're an idiot. You're complete.
Why not have cross-platform? That's what I don't get. This is a weird, like a console war thing. But having your product be accessible in more places means that you're going to sell more product. Like, I'm playing Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. And guess what? When I had an Xbox, I also bought it on the Xbox. So there you go. They scammed me. But I did fall for it because it's a wonderful game, and I love it.
Once again, have not...
I would buy it again on a Nintendo Virtual Guy.
What you're listening to are investors, buzzwords. You're not listening to the gamers who give you money. So you'll continue to fail until you unplug from the money and you start listening to the people who give you the money to be successful. You will never be successful. And they refuse to do that.
Yeah, Phil can speak from a position of success.
They believe AI is the future. They believe that having Xbox across all platforms is the future. It's not. People just want a console that works, that has great games on it, that gives you a reason to invest your money in it, and they want to feel like it's a brand that they can stand behind and feel loyal to. That's why the Xbox versus PlayStation wars were so epic. Why you had the
epic wars. No, they were always cringe and fucking corny. They were not epic. It's grown-ass men fighting over toys. And which toy is the better. And no one wins from that. Actually, nobody fucking wins.
That anymore. We don't. Instead, we have wishy-washy nonsense.
Stupid-ass fucking wars.
Is on your phone, is on your PC, it's on your refrigerator, it's on your smartwatch, it's on your ass. No, it's not. That's why you suck and you're failing, because you have nothing. You literally have nothing to offer the customers.
But wait, I thought this was a victory. Because Phil Spencer is gone. Finally, we can close the page. Next, I hope Neil Druckmann retires. And after that, Troy Baker. So we can get rid of all those Dark Side Phil fucking segments. But I thought it was supposed to be an awesome thing, and now it still sucks?
So why would a customer ever want to spend money on you? Yeah.
Yeah, think about it, though. Isn't that kind of like fucking what Raw Phil is doing? Because Raw Phil is just remastering the product multi-platform and adding some quality of life changes, and it makes for a much better product that people consume. I'm watching it right now. And I don't really have to or care to, but I am because it offers the better experience.
Sad, man. Now, here's the thing, is if Steam Machine had come out like it was supposed to in the last couple of months, we might not even be in this conversation.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that machine so hard, but with the shortage of hardware right now, the way things are, that thing is going to be priced around $1,000, and it's going to be about the slightly above mid-range PC specs, and it's going to be running on Linux, which I love because it's the Steam Deck. It's fantastic, but I'm kind of concerned about it.
Because I feel like Steam Machine is going to be that hybrid of PC and console.
No, it's a PC.
Marriage of...
No, it's a PC. It's just small, which is okay because you can take it and put it in the other room, but I can do that to my PC as well. It's just like 20 times larger.
Able to play all the PC games you can't play on console, but have the reasonable price point for it. And the only reason that Steam Machine has not released is because all the pricing issues right now with RAM and memory for graphics. Right now, graphics cards and RAM are so expensive that Steam can't put out a Steam Machine at a reasonable price point. If they were to make Steam Machine right now, I bet it would cost $1,250, and that would effectively price themselves out of a market that would potentially get console buyers to buy it. So that's why it's not out. That's why, I mean, they could release it right now, and it would be too expensive. So Valve is being smart about this, and their whole...
Bro, no, they were not going to release it now, quote unquote, anyways. But now the issue is that they don't really even have a price point. So that's why people are getting concerned. It's like, You don't even know how much it's gonna cost? That's very suspicious.
On releasing the Steam Machine, but if the Steam Machine had released, say in January for $700, I don't think Xbox would even be around anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Steam Deck 2 is also in trouble. And I'm really looking forward to that too. Because Steam Deck 1, wonderful, fantastic, beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, the RAM prices are insane. Graphics card prices are insane. Everything's insane. That's what's screwing the gaming up right now, is that we were about to have kind of almost a revolution with this Steam Machine. It was that perfect hybrid price point. And then, boom, it blew up because no one could buy it. And now we have to wait. So, well, wow. I was not expecting Phil Spencer to step down and Sarah Bond to quit, essentially. That's crazy. But to be honest,
well, there we go. They deserve to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it totally needed to happen 100%. Because they were doing absolutely nothing for the company. They were doing nothing to help. You had Sarah Bond going on doing interviews, basically literally just doing corpo speak, saying nothing. Like, what are you paid for? You don't even do anything. You literally don't do a job.
Oh, by the way, Phil, let me just see. Yep, he has officially been spoiled on the Resident Evil game. Do not look at your screens right now. Do not look at the right-hand side of the screen if you do not want to see the spoiler. I'm just saying.
Well, that's interesting. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Originally, we were going to do this shopping for a controller. We're not...
Because he personally banned this guy.
I do want to talk about next week, because we have...
Sorry if you saw it.
...new things going on next week, so let's talk. So first off, next week, we're going to continue on with all the stuff that I'm currently doing. We're going to have Hollow Knight, RimWorld, and some Street Fighter, and Dragon Quest. So
we're going to have some Skip Fighter.
We're going to have another...
Lip Fighter. Oh, we got a lip lick here.
All day on release day. Got some interesting new things. 4 days to play Hollow Knight. Tuesdays, Hollow Knight and RimWorld.
This is getting mega skip, turbo skip. We're not going to look for a controller?
It says, given that we have all these RAM and SSD shortages and everything, are you happy you got your PCs when you did? Are you kidding me? Of course. I mean, if I didn't get my gaming PC in the summer of 2024, someone gifted it to me, which was amazing that someone did that, because that's like a $3,000 PC. And then I bought my capture streaming PC in December of 2024, right? So if I hadn't done that, basically I would be stuck in the dark ages. Right now, that PC, if I were to buy it, would probably cost $5,000. Seriously, with the cost of RAM and the graphics card that's in it and everything, I bet that would cost me like $5K. It's insane how much prices have increased out of nowhere. I mean, you got to think that that's going to break. That bubble will burst and the prices are going to go back down. But that's just insane that it's that much more expensive, right? I don't know. I'm so happy that I got it when I did. Okay. So, next week, I am very excited for the games next week, because not only are we going to have ongoing playthroughs that are already doing well, we're going to have new indies we're going to test and get into rotation, and then we're going to be play testing Marathon, and then we're going to have Resident Evil. So next week should be a really, really great week, okay? By the way, Stuart, I apologize. Stuart hit me with the breaking news that Phil Spencer was resigning with a £2 super chat, and I forgot to add the £2 to the leaderboard. Sorry about that, Stuart. Let's do that right now. The news blew my mind. Let's get it in there right now. There we go. Okay. So now, like I said, sadly, we just don't have time to look for a controller right now. There's not enough.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
On Sunday morning.
Oh, you bitch. You stalled so hard. Stalled so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. We can't even buy stuff anymore.
Open it up to Q&A. Let's see what you guys want to talk about.
Yeah, but we have time for a Q&A. How long does it take to pick a controller?
So,
aren't there like 5 of them?
And let me know what you got.
We're talking about the Nintendo Switch. If you missed it, he wanted to buy a controller today, but he won't because there is no time, apparently.
RAM prices are expected to stay high till 2030. So you know what's going to happen then? It's this simple. RAM prices will not stay that high. Something's going to happen where other companies are going to start manufacturing RAM to stop the shortage because the demand is so high. They're going to make money no matter what. Or someone's going to develop a new kind of RAM. That's not the current RAM that we have. That's going to basically be cost effective. It's going to be one or the other. There's no way that people are going to be paying $400 for 2 sticks of RAM until...
Why not? No, I think the idea is to have computers be almost completely cloud-based, because then they can charge you per month. Then you can have a subscription to your own personal computer. And what better than that? Imagine. That would be so beautiful. And you get to share the same resources as a bunch of other people. So essentially, it's cost-effective for Microsoft. There you go. Welcome to the future, everybody. You will own nothing, and you can't even buy RAM, and the games are going to be trash, and DSP is still going to be alive. It's a wonderful future.
It's not going to happen.
Well, we don't know about the last one.
It's so essential for so many devices. There's no way that we could just have a bottleneck now where everyone has to spend 10 times the cost of what it should cost. It's ridiculous. We're going to have workarounds for it eventually.
Yeah, that's going to be until they develop the new RAM.
What's going to happen is you're going to have new companies that are going to start mass producing RAM so that they can jump in on the demand and make tons of money on it. And then someone might actually innovate and make a new kind of RAM that's going to basically change it, and it's going to be cheaper anyway.
They might. I mean, the Chinese going to make some RAM that is cheap, because the Chinese are really good at making stuff that is cheap and works most of the time.
$3,500. Yeah, I saw. I'm not even kidding. It was just randomly on like on a listing. It was like an ad. It was like a graphics card was $4,150, and I was like, I think I'll wait. I don't think if I was looking to buy a graphics card right now and it was, I don't think I would spend that much. I'm just saying. I don't believe that one component of the PC should actually be more expensive than all of the other components of the PC combined. Right? I don't think I'll do that.
Well, I mean, you know how since he's a businessman, supply and demand. Well, now there's massive demand from the AI companies, and they're buying up all the supply with like phantom money that they all exchange in between themselves. So that's a real great gimmick. One day is going to end eventually, but then it's going to be the day that things get progressively worse. Because once those companies start losing obscene amounts of money, they will care about absolutely nothing but damage control, and then fuck everything else. Everybody getting fucked.
Have I played Monster Hunter before? Yes, I played Monster Hunter on a handheld.
We're going to start having the Bulgarian government bailing them out. We're going to give them all the money.
People got bored because of the grinding aspect of the game where you have to repetitively gather resources and kill enemies to grind for certain stuff. I played Monster Hunter World. I tried the beta and everyone hated that too. And then I just never went back to it. So, there you go. Let's see here.
I did put some extra RAM in my old laptop just in case.
Definitely. It's
so that's all we got. I got this PC, which is amazing, so I'm not complaining at all.
Would be just Rushdown in general, not even the character type, but there should not be character.
But it really sucks. It really sucks that that shit is getting more and more unavailable to the regular consumer.
They should end that. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of people are saying stuff for it's like definitely someone's gonna start manufacturing RAM, or there's gonna be innovation in RAM because with RAM
stream on Sunday. What's gonna happen on Sunday?
I agree.
I can't do that. Probably not.
Where everyone said, "Oh, I can't buy PCs or components or consoles because RAM's so expensive." I don't think it's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen to change that. Whether it's someone's gonna take advantage of the situation to make money, right? And it's not gonna be people are just not gonna buy it because it's expensive. There's gonna be ways around it. Yes, we talked about Sony closing down Bluepoint yesterday, actually, on the morning show. If you like my opinions on Sony abruptly closing down Bluepoint Studios, check out yesterday's DSP morning show. I went into detail about it.
A big problem today, by the way, is the way the resources are utilized. It's not the resource itself. It's not that 8 gigabytes of RAM isn't enough. It's that, for example, Microsoft doesn't give a fuck about optimizing shit. So it just uses more because you got it, so why not fucking use it?
It has been innovated upon, improved upon, and changed. The technology is different. That's what I mean. If the RAM today that we're using is so expensive to manufacture and is basically in a situation where everyone needs it and no one can get it because it's too pricey, someone's going to find a workaround. Someone's going to figure something else out.
Sure, so we're gonna wait, I guess. I mean, he already got his stuff, so he doesn't care. A guy got banned on YouTube for saying, "You bought a Switch 2 and a Virtual Boy. You reward Nintendo more than anyone else." Yes, but he is a streamer type thing, so he can do that. Let's do some shout-outs. I've been ignoring you guys too long.
Okay.
Only a total victim babayman would get this upset over a game price. It's not like you are forced to buy this game. In fact, all of this is so extremely optional. It's
Yes.
gingerly, really.
I wouldn't buy any of those games. For me, they're overpriced. But if there's fans wanting to buy them and willing to pay the price, just pay the price. Sure. Whatever.
But there's, again, I have a hard time believing that now we're going to abandon a market. We're going to say, well, there's a massive demand in the consumer market for RAM. Let's abandon that. I don't think that's going to happen. Even though the main manufacturers right now may be saying, well, we're going to make RAM for AI because that's profitable, there's still profit to be made in the consumer realm. And there's going to be solution. I have a hard time believing that now we're just going to have a tech bottleneck and no one will have any technology for 5 years. No, I don't believe that.
Sure, Phil. Big up So Haiti for this message, dude.
I'm on top of Ket tonight.
I don't know what made you say that and attach money to it so everybody could see it, but he might. There is that possibility. But let's not visualize that right now. Let's not ruin my mood.
Yes, we've already talked about cloud computing and how horrible it is, and that's what they're trying to force you to do. Take a look at what we just did when we tried to play DayZ over the cloud computing.
That's not cloud computing? Bro, come on. They're talking about AWS and Azure. They're not talking about fucking streaming a video game.
But it was pixelated as shit. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't good. And certainly you weren't owning what you were doing. You were on someone else's server doing it, right? The tech is just not there yet. Even with modern internet improving, the tech for everything being in the cloud is just not there yet. But they're trying to push it early, is what they're trying to do. That's exactly what Phil Spencer was saying, is that he wanted to make everything an Xbox because everything's in the cloud. Beta Shadow, how are you today? Good to see you.
All right. Well, cloud computing, the whole idea is that you just rent the infrastructure. You don't really own it. So you can do that. You can use a really powerful PC in the cloud that you can use as a storage or as a server. There's all kinds of options. You can even play video games on those, even though you probably shouldn't. I don't know. Why would you do that? You know how much it's going to cost to have a gaming PC on Microsoft Azure?
I think that people who are console aficionados are collectors. People who are console aficionados want to feel like they physically own everything. So look at that beautiful PlayStation 5 Pro sitting on my shelf. Look at this Xbox Series X sitting on my shelf. And look at this giant wall of games that I have. While PC gamers have already been used to having a digital curated library, right? It's called Steam.
Yeah, that's right. That's what GeForce Go is.
People aren't looking to buy physical copies of PC.
It's a gaming PC in the cloud.
The fact that PC games are digital, constantly auto-update, and the library is at your fingertips at a moment's notice on your PC. It's a different audience, honestly. It does. It feels like it's two completely different kinds of consumer. I get that now because now I'm a PC gamer and I have that library.
PlayStation filed a patent for a game delivery system that streams Kitten over the internet to save
assets
space on increasingly expensive SSD disk space.
To save space? It's not like, I don't know, the companies could do a good job optimizing the game, so it doesn't take 300 gigabytes to play Call of Duty? Maybe? So they don't use and load assets from like 10 games ago? I don't know.
When everything was, console, you could definitely get sucked into the whole physical ownership thing.
But yeah, they should do that. They should fix a problem that they created.
PC?
And then charge you for it. That's awesome. That's like Phil. And Phil is so successful, so they can be successful.
I had CD drives and how long? And do you need one? No. What would you need a CD drive for? Nothing.
PlayStation guy is gonna come up and say, "You guys been asking for it. Now you have to reciprocate." PS Plus now costs like $30 a month. Come on. You don't have $30? You're giving Phil $50 a day. You don't have $30?
I've already explained. Someone says, if you were to become the CEO of Microsoft, then what would you be doing right now?
Make good games.
I already explained. The first announcement you make is that we are actually going to become a game creator again. Enough with the tech speak, the nonsense. We're going to actually make great games that you're going to want to play and spend your money on because they're going to be unique. There's going to be cultural experiences again, you know, like the times of original Gears of War and Halo and these franchises that you went to exclusively to Microsoft for, and that's why you wanted to own the console. That's what you have to do. You have to make games that people actually want to play on your platform, and that's what they haven't done in a long time. There's literally no reason to own the Xbox Series X unless you're looking to get games on Game Pass. That's it. There's no games on there that you need. They're all blah experiences, you know? Exactly. Most tasteless just put it the right way. He says, set trends, don't follow them. Exactly. Make the things that are original, innovative, and fun that people want, not, oh, here's what everyone else is doing and we have to try to do it better. No, do the original thing first. Be the innovator. Be the...
Okay, I was muted. The hypothetical was, you're supposed to be that guy who fixes it. How are you going to do that?
The one that...
His answer was, we're going to start making games and they're going to be good. Like what? How are you going to do that? We're going to make a new trend. What trend?
The library that you must play on the Xbox console so people will want to...
Okay, what's that?
Console, right?
Okay, how are we going to do that?
Well, there you go.
Ask Todd Howard? Make Avowed 2. 16 times the detail. Fallout 77? What? Fallout 67. I think Fallout 67 is going to go great with the Gen Z.
Because of their Switch success? Oh, Nintendo has always been greedy. Let's not cut any corners here. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. Nintendo has always been greedy. The difference is that when Nintendo makes mistakes, they're never forced to learn from them. Okay? So when they're on a high, like right now they're on a high.
Oh, he's talking about himself so hard right now. Listen to this and imagine he's just talking about Phil.
Massive success, correct? They made insane amounts of money, got crazy market share. Now the Switch 2 is out there. It's doing good. Okay?
Oh, that's not Phil, because something is doing good.
They continuously now are making bad decisions, but they're not paying for them. All right? What's going to happen is eventually there's going to be another Wii U situation where, oops, we actually went so far off the deep end, being greedy and not caring about our consumers, that our consumers are no longer going to buy what we offer. But the thing is, they have a fan base of rabid consumers who buy everything. So even though the next Wii U flop may not sell, people will still buy something else, right? They'll start selling Nintendo wrist rests. It'll have the fucking Nintendo branding and fucking like a QR.
Hey, there we go. That's a gimmick.
And they'll charge $70 for this, and people will buy it. They'll buy 17 of them.
Okay. Yeah, but you bought like 15 of them just to have them, and they cost like $10. I mean, aren't you like as stupid as a Nintendo fan? You bought a bunch of them. They're not even like weird gimmicks. They're just regular wrist rests, man.
Wrist rest of the Mario.
And you're not even Nintendo. You're just Darkside Phil.
Rest, the Kirby wrist rest, the fucking Donkey Kong wrist rest. It's because, you know, you might say, well, that sounds really stupid, right? It is, but that's what they did with Amiibos, and it's the same fucking thing. And that's literally what saved them when the Wii U failed. So, Nintendo has never stopped.
That's a good point. He's got the Lego Mario behind him.
To be greedy until they're forced to not be, and they have not yet been forced to change because their customer base of fanboys are so stupid. It's that simple.
There we go. Good thing we can use those customers to let them buy Pokemon for $20. Excuse me, not buy, but just name them.
Earlier on this show, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf.
Bro, he's made so much money. When you think about it, and you put together all the playthroughs and all the weird gimmicks he charged for, he's made so much money off of gullible Nintendo fanboys. Exactly those.
were just digitally released for $20 each on the Nintendo eShop instead of putting them into their already existing Nintendo Switch Online subscription plan, which it should have been. It should have been put in there, but they want to charge separately instead. Correct? Correct. Now, will people say, oh, we're not buying those, boycott? No, there will be good sales. Today it was announced Pokemon fanboys, as dumb as they are, will run and buy those digitally today. They will buy in droves. They will run and buy it in droves. And make
DSP fanboys, as gullible as they are, they're gonna pay him to name a Pokemon.
I can't believe Nintendo's doing this. Why would this not be a Nintendo Online subscription? Oh, let me buy both of them right now. And buy them. And spend $40. It's bizarre, that behavior. It's almost like, what is it? Stockholm Syndrome, right? You're just so desensitized to being treated badly that you like it.
Yo, DSP fan experience.
What's happened with Nintendo fans? They like being treated like dirt. Please, yes, please whip me some more.
Yeah, beg me some more.
Oh, you broke my spine? Here, now break my arm. Please.
Oh, you emptied my Velcro wallet? Please empty my pockets too. Phil, we need to hit that goal. I live in my car. Oh, that guy. Remember that guy that lived in his car? And was like, here's $20, Phil. I love the Mario Kart gameplay.
Everyone's coming to stream to tell me about Phil Spencer.
This is the great, not gullible DSP fan.
I read the whole IGN article and we laughed. We had a good laugh. We said, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It was very entertaining. Okay, I didn't laugh like that, but I just did now. I should have laughed like that.
All right, what a great segment. I didn't expect that. Huge news.
I'm going to buy those games. I said long term. Long term. If we decide down the road that we want to play a classic Pokemon game because they were never accessible until now, then I would consider maybe doing it in the future. There's no way that we're playing those Pokemon games for $20 a pop now. That's insane.
All right. Yeah, the bands are great. We're going to recap and catch up on some bands in a moment. Let's catch up on some shout-outs, though.
Every person who says, but you buy Nintendo stuff is going to get an instant ban. I'm a content creator and a reviewer, you fucking dunce. I'm not a common consumer. I'm someone who's here to tell you the truth about what I'm doing. Have I not been critical of the Switch 2 and told you it's a ripoff and there's no good games for it?
Oh, yeah, moist critical.
And eviscerated the Virtual Boy this week and told you don't buy it?
Oh, yeah, he destroyed it, definitely.
In that simple fact, you're actually stupid, and I'm going to just instantly ban you when I see your stupidity.
Instant ban. Terminated. How about this guy? I don't know why my widget's fucked. What the fuck? What did that? Trash.
Jade says, if you became Microsoft CEO...
Oh my god, what the fuck? Hold on, look at this shit. What's going on here? Look at this. All of this is different accounts. Or some of them are the same account, some of them are different. Add DSP game. Look at this. Jesus, holy mother of spam. Maybe the website glitched out. I don't fucking know. But it's all different names. Oh my god. Add DSP Gaming. You bought a Switch 2 and a Virtual Boy. You reward Nintendo more than anyone else. This one has 12 likes. Holy shit. They're popping off. Massive.
Duty would be good again. There you go. There you go. But here's the thing. I would make Call of Duty good and it wouldn't sell. Why? Because the modern consumer doesn't want good games. They want slop. Seriously, like I would make it so that Call of Duty isn't based around a bunch of microtransactions and skins and then it lose a lot of money. That's the truth.
But isn't that why it's failing? What? Isn't that how you would fix it? By making it not about the microtransactions in the... I don't know, maybe I missed the joke. Maybe it was too obvious. I'm just a dunce.
It would play well. I would make it play like some of the older games and add a few new features in here and there. And I would have a combination of really awesome new features with some legacy features. And then what would happen is I wouldn't put the microtransactions in it and it would lose money.
Oh my god. DSP wouldn't put microtransactions? There's microtransactions on his stream. Or at least there was. Because you got to pay for different skins. You got to pay for Cowboy Phil with the cowboy hat, Platinum Vest Phil, DSP underwear reveal. That was a skin. You get to find out what his skin was on his underwear that day. Come on, this microtransaction's up the ass. Sometimes the actual content is paywalled. Like, it wasn't the marathon, because he waited to get until $100 to actually start playing video games.
No, because here would be the trade-off. Here's the truth. Here's what needs to happen, and this is what won't happen. They need to take Call of Duty off Game Pass, but then they need to take the microtransactions out. So basically, Call of Duty now, you have to buy it again, but the game's good, and it's not based off microtransactional garbage. So your game is actually a solid, awesome game you'll play for the whole year and not hate. The actual matchmaking will be better. The connections will be better. The hit detection will be better. The kill cams will be representative of what actually fucking happened in the match.
How are you gonna do that?
Played well, and you had to pay for it, but you paid for a good product. But then you didn't get
This guy is your boss. You just work like 26 hours overtime to make skins for the next Call of Duty, the paywalled edition, the premium edition. It costs like $30, $300. I mean, DSP walks in the room. Next CEO of Microsoft, he points at you and is like, make the game better right now. Make the gunplay better right now. I'm looking at you. And he expects you to like pull up a computer terminal and write video game _ gunplay equals +1.
dimed all year.
And then it just gets better. That's what's going to happen.
Already changed the model.
Yeah, I mean, this guy can't even fucking run a live stream. This is like the first half of the stream was, what do I do? What do I do for money? It's so weird. And he's also bankrupt. He went bankrupt playing video games for a living. And this guy is going to fix gaming? He's going to fix Call of Duty?
To be this transactional all year, drop money on it model?
He can't even fix his hairline. I mean, at least on the...
It can't work the other way again. Do you see? They fucked it up.
Here, where the fuck was that? Oh, by the way, look at this. Somebody made this on Twitter for GAWLF, the brand. Look at this. We have a concept. Runway concept. The GAWLF sweater. This is going to go for like $600. GAWLF sweater in olive green. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at those pants. GAWLF. This is the cardigan. The GAWLF cardigan. Beautiful. Perfect.
All right.
What was I going to say? At least here, they fixed up his fucking hairline. Look at this. It's perfect. He looks flawless. He looks so chill and cool. And so does Kat. They fixed her makeup. This is it. The future is GAWLF.
Down on the show. I hope that you guys
Hashtag GAWLF.
podcast today. I just got a $2 tip. Someone says, Nintendo reminds me of Apple with the overpriced products and loyal fan base, and I think Nintendo is classist. If you're working class, you can't even afford Nintendo stuff anymore. Yeah, I made a good...
Yeah, big ups Rush if you're the guy who made this.
Comparison.
This is godlike. Yeah, Rush 25K. Big ups to you, dude. This is awesome.
Is convince you.
I love it when people get the meme and go the extra mile to do something, to join in the meme.
Important than everyone else's.
Anyways, let's get this take. This take is super based.
Fan
Asmongold's gonna watch this and cream his pants.
So we're winding down on the show. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the podcast today. I just got a $2 tip. Someone says, Nintendo reminds me of Apple with the overpriced products and loyal fan base, and I think Nintendo is classist. If you're working class, you can't even afford Nintendo stuff anymore. Yeah, I made a good comparison the other day as well. I would agree with the Apple comparison. I'll also say Nintendo is trying to be Disney. What Nintendo is trying to do is convince you that all of their IPs are better and more important than everyone else's, that their games are kind of a cut above the rest. And therefore, if you want to be a part of this cultural movement of what is Nintendo now, you must spend. Nintendo right now is trying to take all their IPs and turn them into movies, just like Disney does. They're trying to take all their IPs and make theme parks, just like Disney does. And like I even said, I wouldn't be surprised if soon you start...
Both the movies and the theme park look pretty good. Like, I watched the Mario movie. That shit was based. Well, I wouldn't call it based. It wasn't based. But it was chill. It was meaningful.
At a premium price, you have to get in, and then you feel special because you're part of the Nintendo.
Now somebody in chat is going to say it was slop.
Got popular.
And then you're going to show up in the ban list, in the ban tracker.
The Wii was the cheapest console at the entry-level price point, and the games were shovelware and were sold for cheap. That's how the Wii blew up in popularity. The Nintendo Entertainment System was not pricey at the time. It was about mid-range pricing. It never was considered the most expensive console. You know what I'm saying? And then Nintendo loses their way and they get wrapped up in their own shit. Like their head is up their own ass. So heavy up there. They can't smell shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't get it. That they're actually screwed up in that regard. So
yep. Not a projection segment.
actually, it was very different because some people are saying SNES games were $69.99. That's false. Some were because
that's false.
The way the pricing worked was based on the length of the game.
Idiot detected. False.
Had to have a save functionality, etc. You could buy a Super Nintendo game for $20, and you could buy one for $90. It depended on the game.
Bro, he's like when he's smug, he's like Dwight from The Office, but not in a funny way. Because, you know, Dwight goes just a little over the top that makes it funny. To the point where it's like, okay, this is like obviously comedic character doing satire. And he's like just not there. He's just annoying as fuck.
The pricey ones were the lengthy RPGs that had more on the cartridge and had save functionality.
That's true. It's not endearing.
The pricing was all over.
Yeah, he was there all the time and he knew everything.
And they'd be like, this game is like $20 and this game's like $90. Like, what?
He could see the writing on the wall before there was a wall.
Very bizarre.
He was there when the wall was built. Yep, that one. The Great Wall of China. He was there. He told him it was weird and sideways. Because they modeled it off of his hairline. Because he was a legend at the time. Because he played Heavy Rain.
Two Guns, how you doing, man?
Yeah. You don't know this, but he's huge in China.
All right. We'll have a few more minutes of Q&A, and then we'll end the show, and then we'll get set up and ready for Marvel.
They don't have the Year of the Pig for no reason.
I hope you guys will stick around for it. It's a game that people wanted for a couple of months, and I'm finally getting to it. And certainly, guys, please support it. You know, we've had this week.
Massive bag.
We really have. Last night, I was not... I was surprised that last night's Deadlock stream didn't go well. Okay.
He was not what? Not satisfied, maybe?
Good streaming day today. So let's go. Let's get some support for the podcast. If you liked this show, if you enjoyed the discussion, if you had a good time with me, please support the stream. Okay?
Very desperate and defeated big.
Cosmic Invasion as well. All right.
No, didn't even bother to like ham it up and put some energy in it. It's just like, let's give me money, please. Like, come on. I was defeated yesterday. I can't be defeated again. Duty's clipping me. Memology's clipping me. Come on, help me.
I mean, Sony already is getting pricier. Everyone.
It's a plea for help.
Everyone is. Everyone thinks now is the opportunity to raise prices, and it's not working. They're just dumb. No one is going to drop more money on a console right now. They're not. They're just going to wait. They're going to believe, well, there's a new console on the horizon that's going to be the better one anyway. Why should I drop $700 on the console now? When these price increases happened, did you notice sales went down? Of course they did. I don't know what they thought was going to happen when they raised prices. Doesn't make sense.
Phil saw the writing on the wall yet again. Is he always just like staring at walls? How does he do that? They should make an article about him. Speaking of which, they did. No way, you're going to say. And I'm going to say yes way. And also Sway.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Someone said they just tore their sack. Oh.
So let's have a quick derailment because we need to milk this pre-stream a little bit more. So earlygame.com, a prestigious news site that I just found out today, but it is awesome now because they covered Phil, has covered Phil. 9 to 5 flipping burgers, DSP lashes out at Reddit. And thank God for the advancement in technology. I can press one button and you're going to hear this article right now.
While testing Nintendo's new Virtual Boy, DSP once again found himself frustrated as viewers began spreading clips of his stream across the internet. Another stream, another clash with viewers. The original Virtual Boy was released in 1995 and quickly became one of the biggest commercial flops of its time. Marketed as a portable console with three-dimensional vision.
Come on, you don't need that. You don't need the DSP segment. Get the fuck out of here. He already told you what happened. Here's the real type segment.
However, DSP was not too thrilled when clips from the stream started spreading across the internet. He started off by complaining that people were taking his clips and presenting them in a negative or humorous way. According to him, other streamers did the same kind of content, but did not receive the same level of hate. He also took issue with Redditors joking about him, which is when he finally snapped.
This does really sound like AI.
Beyond Reddit and other places all
Stop it. Stop. I said stop. It really does sound like AI, but it's fucking making fun of DSP. It's a real website. I trust it is. Definitely. It has many articles such as, if I'm a botter, why did you offer me millions? Stable Ronaldo fires back at kick CEO. Anyways, it's legit super real. So this is the dark side Phil quote.
You're jealous that you sit there looking at clips of Beyond, Reddit, and other places all day, and you have to have a miserable life offline, probably in a 9-to-5 job flipping burgers, while I get to sit here and make content for an awesome, engaged audience all day.
So you get the point. This is the article. It's by Louis Share. Oh, that's gonna be a trip. Sharinghausen. Louis Sharinghausen. Shout out to Louis Sharinghausen. He is the goat. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, this was the brief derailment. Let's go back.
What were you doing?
Do I have another one? Maybe.
My stream and you tore your sack? Jeez. What happened there? Because you would think someone watching my stream was like in a chair relaxing or just sitting down on a device or on a... How did you tear your sack? Yikes. I mean, ow. And after you tore your sack, instead of going to the hospital, you typed about it in the chat. Like, damn.
Oh yeah, this is the greatest. This, by the way, people that make this, like depicting DSP as a baby man, is iconic and timeless and will never go out of style. Please keep doing that because he is and will always be a baby man. Oh, I have the soundboard back. I'm so excited. I've got soundboard fingers. Look, I can press buttons.
Stole that shit.
Look, another one, Fall Gal. Look, another one, Fall Gal.
Cherry
Look, another one,
Slushy
Fall Gal.
to the $2.
I love this.
Nice Yoshi Lego and Yoshi Mug Gamers Champion. I don't know what Gamers Champion means, but thanks for the $2 super chat.
Yeah, sure. Like, whatever, man. Oh, speaking of which, yes, I just forgot. More shout-outs.
We have the virtual boy behind me. That's going to be exciting, huh?
Baller alert.
Watch her replace devs with iTools and Phil will say they were bad devs, so it's fine.
Oh, they're already using a lot of AI for development. Like, AI is a tool that is here to stay. It's been discovered, it's been developed to a point of public availability. It's going to stay. It's up to people how they use it and which companies they invest in and give their money to. That's what it's all about now. Are devs going to use it? 100%. Are movies going to use it? Music's going to use it? 100%. Is just too tempting, and it's almost too good to be true as a technology by itself that you can locally use by itself without even depending on any of those companies.
We should now have a CEO who's a...
And DSP, I mean, he's already using it. He's just like really bad at it because we saw his thumbnail from the virtual guy stream, and it was just a bunch of assets that you could easily find on Google. He just didn't bother. He just made it with AI. So there will always be the lazy AI users that don't care and use it as a crutch, as a substitute for any kind of work or creativity. They will exist now because the technology's been unleashed.
For the first time in history, but it's during a generation where consoles are performing bad. So you mean Nintendo and Xbox too? Because you said not Sony, right?
Baller alert.
Sega
Jade,
has survived this long without a console.
You know, in a good way this year.
Well, there you go. I guess you can. Every company is different. It depends on what IPs you have, what technology you're developing, and who is running it, of course. Because Konami used to be great. They used to be great. They had an actual competitor to FIFA. They could do that, and then they decided not to, and they charged people for like save slots in video games and shit. It's terrible. They kicked Kojima away and made the Metal Gear Solid Survive game that is absolute fucking trash.
Like, no matter who makes the current Call of Duty,
Yeah.
it sucks.
I don't know why I made this about Konami. Message was about Sega, but I made it about something I know something about. There you go.
In a custody battle between you and Indrid, who would win in a sword fight for Picard's secret hose child? Fist emoji, magic wand emoji, magic wand emoji, sparkles emoji, saluting face emoji. You and Papa Turvin should get together for an urban style restream.
No, I don't do collabs. I'm platinum with no features. Unless you count my features and people that have been on my stream and me being on other people's streams. But you don't count that. I'm like J. Cole. I'm gonna diss somebody and then apologize. Like super crazy. Oh man. I'm looking for a reason to shit on super crazy, am I? I want him back. I want Eric Miller back. I want Fred Fucks back. I want Fred Fucks to have a restream.
That's just a lie, because if the fake
and have like a weird fake voice.
and they didn't.
Like a weird fake voice. Like, oh, hello, welcome to the Phil restream.
That's just a lie.
Or like a weird VTuber thing.
Right? They're gonna.
Anyways, we're talking about money again. Focus. Speaking of which, I have this. I don't know at what point I made this, or why it was made, or who made this. I didn't make this, but we have this.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
So this, yeah, it's an AI DSP, the suck a dog off Eric Miller clip. I don't know why I had this. I just saw this today, and I'm like, what the fuck? I have so many sound clips, I don't even know why I have.
Now I have a good, dedicated, and committed, engaged viewership for games like Hollow Knight and RimWorld. We do not have that for Call of Duty. I tried my hardest. I got good at it and was kicking ass in it, and still no one cared. Now I tore my sack. You see?
Oh, he tore his sack.
I tore my sack here live on stream.
Wow, no, don't do that again. We're almost 10 years without an incident. Please.
Someone got a stapler? Oh,
yeah. That's a great crowd work there, Phil. Looking forward to the next stand-up special.
what is going on?
What would be... What we should do that challenge on that being said, like a DSP stand-up special. If DSP could have like a stand-up bit, we should have people do that. Dude, that's a good idea. I should write that down in the chat.
Today. Jeez.
I love how I just named that my idea was good. You should do that all the time. Hashtag delusional. Delusion maxing. This is the new thing. In this hellscape dystopia we live in, the only way out is delusion. Literally fucking gaslight yourself. Look at how great it's working for this guy. He's got some lights behind him. He convinced himself he's successful. He convinced himself he's happy. He convinced himself that his wife is not fat anymore. Like, that's like next level.
Baller alert. Calling out.
Next level.
No problems with baller alert.
But we're still on level 1, so I guess, I mean, still.
And we have someone who's actually supporting on Kick, who hasn't gotten the picture that if you use an offensive, stupid name, I'm not going to acknowledge it. Right? So I'm ignoring them. They've already gifted a sub and kicks, and I'm just ignoring them, and I'll continue to ignore them.
But it's not ignoring them when you say that you're ignoring them. You're acknowledging someone, but you're not saying who.
Their name to something that's not fun.
It's vague posting. I mean, I do like vague posting, but still.
It's a Ken theme knockoff. Listen. It's a ripoff of Ken's theme for Street Fighter 2.
Are we actually gonna do this? Whoa, listen to the royalty-free music. It's like this other song, you know, but for free. Even though I paid for the subscription. But the AI made it for free. Yeah, it's a good business.
Holy shit. It's totally a ripoff of Ken's theme for Street Fighter 2. Wow.
I wonder how making these songs work. You just import the song file and you're like, make a song that sounds like this.
Listen, it totally is.
Yeah, okay. That's a great segment, man. Great segment. Actually just swaying.
That's awesome.
Whoa.
Are you going to stick around for Marvel? It's good
Hey.
to be back. You haven't been here all week, I know.
I stay Marvel and SF tonight, is what Jade said. Let's look at some bands.
Rico, you were here last night.
That are not
Oh, I
these.
didn't know you were playing Deadlock.
So after yelling at 220 last night, you have to accept his pennies. LMAO, you're a loser at DSP. That guy got banned. Clearly, he called him a offensive word. This guy also is a different guy, but with the same message, who got banned by Ferbs. Are you doing anything special for the holiday today? This guy gets banned by Phil.
All right.
Therefore, officially acknowledging 220 as a national holiday in Gowtopia. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. Yes. After all this, I don't know. What did we actually do? I don't think we did anything. But it's a holiday now. It's another reason to party and get drunk and be like crazy and restream Phil and steal his content.
Stole that shit.
Any last chance if anyone has a question they want to ask.
Last chance if anybody want to get banned.
I'm glad you're giving Marvel another go. It's a great game. Yeah, well, hopefully it's good. Hopefully people will like it. I think it's going to be fun because of the challenges where you're not just doing the stage to win and survive, but you actually have to complete this combat challenge as well with certain characters. And that allows you to change your characters every stage, and it adds to the variety of the game that you get to see all the characters, right? So I think that's going to be very fun, and I'm excited for that today. I just hope that people will stick around and engage and support with this kind of game, because I don't usually play beat-em-ups and shit, right? I don't. So hopefully people will like it. I don't want it to be another dud of a stream.
Talking THS much warrants permanent tongue R3 removal.
No, talking this much is all right, because I talk much and he talks much. It's about kind of what you say and how long it takes for you to say it.
For it, and I hope they do.
And it takes him to say things
And try new stuff, but I do need some of it to
quite a bit. Oh, we missed some begging.
But I do need some of it to actually work, you know? There we go.
The guy pretending he's Jade in the chat, he got banned. Hey you, I was Marvel Rivals, can choose different game, no joy this. Can play, no, that's already too long to be Jade. Come on, you already lost the LARP. And it needs to be all small caps, you can't be all caps. Jade is never all caps. If Jade is all caps, it's super serious.
I guess that's it, guys. People don't really have much else to talk about. So
He's crashing out, that's how he crashes out.
DSP has gifted a sub. Thank you, Virtual Boy. I appreciate that.
Was that supposed to be a troll?
For the top sub of the day, for the record.
Sometimes there's such a dented, like, pay pigging going on that you gotta wonder, like, did this guy try to piss him off and trigger him by gifting him a sub? But it's also, like, it's too stupid and lame for it to be triggering. And I'm just confused, and he's confused. I'm sure DSP is confused right now, as he's like, what, was this guy, like, trying something?
Okay. Let's end today's show, shall we? This music has gone crazy. What is this? Electric guitar, high aggressive punk.
Oh, yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
The music has lost control. Okay. All right, folks. Good podcast today. Sorry we got derailed, because originally the plan was that we were going to look for a controller, and obviously that didn't happen with all the madness that was going on, particularly the Phil Spencer thing. Kind of trumped what we were doing. But when I come back on Sunday, we will be looking for a retro controller for the Switch 2 so that we can have one for the upcoming Retrothon and more. I'm sure we'll be talking about...
Why doesn't he find it on his day off? Bro, it takes like 2 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm going to do it the laziest way humanly possible. Best Switch 2 controller. And I'm literally going to let the machine think for me, which is what I love doing. Here's some of the best controllers you can get for the Nintendo Switch. You know what? I can be lazier than this. I don't even need to read this. I can just listen.
Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. Best overall controller with excellent ergonomics, motion controls, HD
Derailed
rumble,
for a dented grave
NFC,
dance.
amiibo.
Yep, that's DSP.
Well, that was pretty big news, to be honest. Like, Phil Spencer retiring, massive news. It will change the landscape of Microsoft for the next 10 minutes. It's a big thing.
The port.
Big ups Jordan Fadeaway. But you got the point. You can run a fucking TTS on the shitty ass ChatGPT and it's gonna tell you everything. And it's gonna be right like half the time. No excuse yet again, Phil. Latest person banned before we head out. Happy 220 Day. Doing anything special today? I'll be coming in my denim to celebrate. Duh. At DSP Gaming. Well, this was it. Very miserable pre-stream. At least we got the grave dance on fucking Phil Spencer. Come on, that was godlike. And now he's just playing this. And this is a miserable waste of everybody's time. So I'm just gonna let you go. Have a nice weekend. Stay in line. For that being said, this weekend we're gonna be around. And I'll see you on the next Angry Joe show. Shout out to the trolls and John Cena for always keeping it 100. I don't know, man. Peace out. Stay sway. Keep it flat. And don't let the door hit you when you young out.
He's gay!